What's going on, everyone? We're just guys, and this is just a podcast. We got Trev here. We got Ed here. We have myself, Skylar, here. And, all right, first topic of today, fellas.
That's good.
So, I know we talked a little bit about social media before.
Yeah.
The viewers probably won't see that, but audio got a little botch on that one. But anyway, so we talked a little bit about the effects that it has on people, but we didn't really talk about the companies that are actually making this social media experience and how these algorithms are actually really like playing into people's minds.
Yeah, man.
Like we talked about how, you know, if you post something, you kind of like have a little bit of social validation. Like you want to see who's liking your pics and stuff.
Instant gratification.
But the algorithms that actually play into that, like they're mostly about keeping your attention, essentially. All these companies, Google, you know, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, they're all trying to keep your attention on the app as long as possible. You know, more users, you're looking at ads, more money, blah, blah, blah. But so what seems to happen is that a lot of negativity is more brought to the top. And the reason is because people click on it more.
Yes.
It's really weird.
Well, they say lies travel 5 times or 10 times faster than truth.
Heck yeah.
I haven't heard that, but that makes a lot of sense.
It's a thing.
Lies are usually like that thing that's like, what?
Yeah, like rumors.
Whoa,
yeah,
what?
Yeah,
no one wants to hear it's true. Unless it's
Yeah.
interesting. But if it's not, the lie is better, and there you go. Listen, we're a rumor.
A lot of times you just have big people spouting some craziness, and that's what gets pushed to the top a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's not what's actually true about the situation, like conspiracies and all this other kind of stuff. Like YouTube's recommended section, everybody has watched a YouTube video and been like, oh, what's over there? You mean like recommended side, and you're like,
100%,
but sometimes some crazy shit will pop up, right?
Oh yeah, that one time where everyone got that like volleyball recommendation video at the same time.
What you been watching?
No. This one was weird, man, because I was like, I don't watch volleyball. What is this? It was literally, I swear, they knew what they were doing. It was like, it was what it was. Okay, it was literally just a volleyball player. It's like some national competition, right? Mm-hmm. And it was just, you know, it was just a woman. Cheeks out.
Okay,
and it was just like, yo. And I was like, they got millions of... Yeah, I clicked on it.
So after you clicked on it, though, you got a bunch more of those,
It was weird. I didn't click anymore because I was like, this totally just clickbaited me so hard. But why did they push that? Mm-hmm. What was going on? Why did they push that?
Did you watch the whole video?
No.
Okay.
I got to like...
I think that's another thing that plays into it is how long your watch time is on that. So the more watch time you spend on something, the more of that thing they'll recommend because they're like, oh, you're watching this. You're clearly enthralled with this, and we want to keep your interest, so we're going to recommend you more videos like that.
Does
exactly.
watch time also go into skip time? Because, you know, everyone skips through videos. You go, skip through them, and then...
I mean, yeah.
Like, at the end.
They definitely know which parts of what videos you're watching. Like
but the fact that you're on that video for that long, even though you're skipping, you're still there on that page.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely plays a factor.
What was it? In the Social Dilemma, they were talking about, you know, you may be doing something, maybe you haven't been on your phone for a while. They will quite literally tailor certain notifications so just that you click it again. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, this person is live because, they know that you've been liking a lot of this person's picture, so let me tell you that this person is live. And you're like, even if you don't watch live, you're like, let me go back to Instagram and see what's popping on this.
The one that's the most damning is when you get a friend request and they go, hey, you just got a friend request. Wave back. Wave at the person.
That's
it's
weird.
Like,
that's some Facebook shit though. Right?
Yes. And I'm like, nah.
I remember that. I remember waving back at people and I was like, what is this fucking waving back?
Yeah. Facts. It should, again, but it's the longer you're on there, the more money they're making. That's just it.
Yeah, man.
But so Facebook has had some weird things. Well, let's go back to YouTube because the guy that made the Social Dilemma, some points he was bringing up was that they did a study and a lot of if like a teenage girl, they basically make profiles of a lot of people. So they'll be like, it's essentially like you click on a video, they're tailoring right to what they'll think you will like. Mm-hmm. So they're like, okay, well, people that clicked on this video, I see that whenever fucking Bob in Delaware, whenever he clicked on this video, he watched this one next, so I'm gonna recommend that one next as well. And so it'll go down this rabbit hole of just crazy stuff. So like if teens were watching a diet video, you know what the next video that came up was?
McDonald's.
No. A video about anorexia.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And they're just throwing it into their minds.
Yes, exactly. But the thing is, that's what they're interested in. So they see that diet video and then they click on that and they're like, oh, that's how they just keep their fucking band going, bro.
God,
it's nuts. It's
the
so crazy.
impact that and like they know. That's one of the craziest things because they know they're having that impact. They've quite literally admitted to knowing that this is what is happening. This is what this creates. And we're doing it, but we're making a lot of money. So like,
it's not even like willful ignorance at this point. Like to be willfully ignorant is like I'm just gonna ignore this because
you're not ignoring it.
They are deliberately doing it because they know that it will benefit.
Because they know they're gonna keep your attention with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord.
So what was the name? Tristan Harris, Social Dilemma. Is that his name?
Sure.
You talking about Twitter dude? Well, he hopped around a bunch of companies, correct?
No. So the one that made the social, yeah. He made the Social Dilemma, and he was on.
But he's worked at companies. He's worked at
he worked at Google.
Yeah.
He worked at Google. He said he had like a startup or something, sold it to Google, and he was there for a year or something like that. And he pushed a presentation about how literally big companies like that are holding the social psyche in their hands, like.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I know exactly the dude you're talking.
Like they have. He was like, we have a moral obligation to put out truthful information to the public. Like we can't just be putting a bunch of bullcrap because we can literally morph how people think.
Yeah, they shape the culture heavily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so what he was talking about, he compared it to voodoo dolls essentially. So whenever you click on a video, it's like they're taking like a piece of your hair, a piece of your skin, and they're putting it into like a supercomputer. And they're like, okay, we're trying to figure out who this person is. Like, why do you click on this video? What's the next video that I'm going to recommend to keep him on our platform?
You said voodoo doll, and they got more scary than.
That's literally what it is, though.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
It's literally they have like a supercomputer that's literally trying to dive into your psyche.
The documentary had a good depiction of that too, because so like the whole thing is half a documentary and half like a movie in a way, because it's following this family.
Which is clean.
Yeah, it's the best way to depict that. It's following this family, and it goes through each individual, like how social media affects them. But the son is what's the most important one in my eyes, because it shows how social media can play on your emotions to a degree that it can make you more radicalized. Mm-hmm. And that is dangerous. That is the most dangerous, because they're just feeding information that, I mean, we've all seen it, and we'll get to that later, based off the election stuff. But we've seen how if you follow this section of the internet, if you follow these pages, you will get information that is vastly different. And because it's so different, you can't even fathom that the other side of whatever your team is or whatever.
They deliberately put us in bubbles.
Yeah, and like that information is so skewed that you're getting, both sides are getting negative information that there's no way that the truth, like, where's the truth?
Right. They're just putting information out there that they want you to see, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's honestly insane.
And so there was a heavy fucking, he was talking about Facebook and how this country in Asia called Myanmar. Facebook went over to Myanmar and made them, they like set up their whole internet situation and all that kind of stuff, and they have pre-installed Facebook on all of their smartphones and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But very few people at Facebook speak that language.
I believe it.
And they give you a profile too, because when you set it up, you're not only like putting in your name and stuff like that, but they set up your profile. When you get on the app, you have a profile for Facebook. Because they were talking about that
I don't know that far. But...
No, that's literally what. Because on the documentary side of it, it was like, yeah, we said. I know exactly what you're talking about too. And they said that when you buy a phone there, you will have it pre-installed, and when you go into it, you will have an account. It will be logged in as your account for that, or at least you have to make your own password and whatnot. But you have it.
You will have a presence on there on that page just from having that phone, essentially.
That's insane.
But so the problems they came in with was a lot of just violence and stuff, because there was a lot of false information that was spread. So basically, like the religious groups and different languages and all that. So people were getting, it was essentially hate crimes, but against people that weren't even on the app. Like it was like essentially people would start talking shit about the other race or religion or whatever on that platform, and they weren't even on there to see that. but they could congregate and like go kill people. Like people died over this, over like Facebook disputes that they weren't even a part of.
Whew.
I mean, when you think about the amount of Facebook groups and things that they've been creating, and you got all these different private groups, like they had the military, what was it, the military scandal where they just were sharing a whole bunch of military girls in a private group. They had the one, I don't know if they still got, but like a certain type of, a certain section of the Proud Boys was doing some crazy shit. But it wasn't the people that was going to kidnap the lady in...
Oh, she's like a mayor or something like that?
Yeah, she was like maybe the governor or something.
Right.
And they were going to kidnap her. I'm pretty sure they did that through Facebook and Facebook group. Like,
yeah.
There's so many avenues and just... Yeah. They create this huge bubble, and you find people that... Like, yeah, I get you want to find people that are like you or that act like you and do the same things you do, but you put yourself in too much of a bubble...
Yeah,
you become delirious.
Yeah, it dominoes into some radical shit.
Yeah,
He was talking about the Facebook groups, and like a new mom or something was looking for groups because they wanted to make like a organic baby food or something, stuff that you can just make at the house. And so they joined a group off of that, and the next group can you guess what the next one that was recommended?
Oh my god, you've been hitting me with these, and I just don't know.
AntiVaxx.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
So now I feel like now the question is responsibility. And who do we put the responsibility on? Because we're having this conversation knowing, well, I mean, not knowing ultimate right or wrong. There's no way, you know what I mean? But like we know that it's wrong for someone to go into a group just talking about baby, formula or milk or what to do as a new mom. And then the next thing you get is a recommendation for anti-vax. Is it on you to join it? Or is it on Facebook for having this option so available to someone who might not be inclined in the
I think part of the situation, too, is that since people joined that group, they noticed that whenever they joined that, a lot of people ended up going to that anti-vax group. Oh my God. So that's why they recommend it, essentially.
It's more engagement. You give people more...
the engagement rises to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Whatever happens, no matter how bad it is, the bad engagement rises way faster.
Whoa.
Which is weird. And it's the same way with like YouTube. They would like if you watch like a conspiracy video or something, they'll probably have like a flat Earth documentary or something that comes up. Or
everybody's seen that meme. When you go to sleep with YouTube running and then you wake up and there's like aliens in Egypt. Yep. Like, what's going on?
Autoplay is a crazy thing too.
I don't ever put autoplay on. F that.
Yeah, that's how they try to keep you engaged too. But TikTok is hella autoplay, bro. As soon as you open the app, it's already playing.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's already playing.
I have to turn my phone down just in case because I don't know what's going to play the moment I turn it on.
See, I try to keep myself pure. Again, I don't know how there's a cloud on the TikTok app, but I don't remember downloading that. I guess I did at some point.
Got them.
They somehow got me. I don't know what I don't know what I was doing, but they got me. But I don't even remember. I know I don't have an account. I've never gotten a TikTok email, so I know I don't have an account. So
someone, I don't know if it was us or something like that talking about it, but it was one of those. Everyone's heard if a tree falls in the woods and it doesn't make a sound or what is it?
If a bear shit in the woods.
Yeah. But now we are at a time where that question is the most prevalent because we can see it all, and we will know. Not only if the tree fell, but now it's like one of those things where you don't have a choice to be ignorant anymore because we can see it all happen at once, and now it makes it. It's one of those like what?
But again, it's like the information that you're seeing is not always the truth.
I was about to say number one, they still create the bubbles, and number two, there's still quite a bit of ignorance.
That's a big issue. Who's dictating the truth? There's no way that an algorithm can actually dictate what is true.
It's a lot of algorithms.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a combination of,
and that's.
But they're not depicting the truth. They're depicting what's popular, and so maybe their interpretation of what's true is how many people gravitate towards. But they are just an algorithm. They have not experienced the human experience, which is known that if a rumor is spread and everyone's saying it, does not mean it's true. But it is everything that someone is saying. Like it's a group of people that is ever so growing that is saying this that is not true, but it's spreading like fire.
There was that whole Oprah thing on Twitter that happened where it was like, Oprah had like some kids or taken some kids or like had it was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was trending on Twitter. And then it was just debunked. And then we went about our day.
Oof.
Or people, or like you'll see a post that like a celebrity has died or something like that, and you'll go and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's real, dude. Every time I see that,
they'll tweet out, "I'm good."
You do that because it's not that hard to create misinformation. You just say it. We live in the internet age.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it out as quickly as I can make a grilled cheese, bro.
Yeah, actually,
Faster.
Yeah.
Like it's just what it is. So like it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to really create even a campaign of misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard.
Side note with the grilled cheese, if you had pepperonis in the center, oh my god.
What?
Oh. Yeah.
Never done that actually. I've tried some like bologna and ham, but
It's delicious.
The pepperoni and cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I now the question is this. When you now that the world is now getting aware of, and I say now, but like again, I think it was just ignorance or willful ignorance, that we are now being more aware that there are negative side effects of social media that is more apparent than ever. What do you do about that? And whatever you do you think that you can escape the backlash of the freedom of speech problem?
I mean, that's what we're going through right now.
Right.
Because, number one, these are all private companies.
Okay.
Which people are forgetting.
Right.
Private companies don't owe you freedom of speech. It's just not what it is. It's a private company. If they owed us freedom of speech, then we would have been getting it back then, which we weren't getting. There's a reason you can't post nudes on Facebook, and you know what I mean? Like, you don't have freedom of speech.
It's the same as like wearing a mask in a store. Like,
yeah, like it's a private company. They can tell you to wear a mask if you like. That's just what it
get
is.
the fuck out.
Yeah, you get that out. Like you can't do anything about that. So that's really what we're going through now, because everybody's like, yo, like, oh, Twitter, you can't do this, and they're like, no, you're going against our guidelines that we set.
Banned.
right.
You accepted these guidelines. So, you know, yeah, but I mean, like, we accepted them. But we made that account. It says, do you agree to the terms and conditions that we are providing for you? Nobody reads them. That's on you. I'm not saying I do read them, because I definitely don't.
I know, I don't.
But
I actually read the last one I read was TikTok, and that was shocking.
See, but that's the one. That's,
Yeah.
that's why I won't. That's why I can't let that.
I still debate why I have it on my phone. Yeah.
Man, I just don't.
It's a slippery slope.
But it
is.
It's like this, right? Like, I've still got Instagram. I've still
Yeah.
got Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
They still know so many things about me.
Yep.
I still talk about certain things, and I'm scrolling through Instagram and I get an ad for it. So it's not like they're not still watching me.
Right.
It's not like I'm really taking that many chances to protect my identity and all these things.
Correct.
But if you're so blatant with it,
We had that conversation
keep it
too,
away
like,
from me,
if,
man.
If iPhone just came out with a tweet and just was like, yeah, no, we definitely spy on you, dude. How many people are just gonna throw their iPhone out the window? Not that many.
iPhone is Apple's apparently the best with.
They're great.
I
They
mean,
just got that new update.
All their new privacy
Yo.
things are crazy. Because
Yo.
number one, yeah, we still know that certain things. Now, they're saying that, yeah, it'll say if the mic's on, but I still get ads from Instagram and I'm just speaking about it. So,
Yeah, and
I
and
remember-
the light doesn't pop up.
You guys remember when we first realized that? That was crazy.
That was the go move. So, basically, we were in the bar, right?
Yeah.
Sitting down, we were talking about it. And we were like, yo, like I if I saw an ad for a Coca-Cola right now, I'd really want to go buy a Coca-Cola. Like, in the next 15 seconds, if you show me an ad on Instagram right now about a Coca-Cola, I really probably will go get a Coca-Cola. Not 10 seconds later, we're scrolling and we get a Coca-Cola ad. Like, you can't tell me that's a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, no.
So terrible.
Like, no. I send a text message to Trev talking about,
Oh, it was that game?
we were talking about AFK Arena and Assassin's Creed or something like that. All of a sudden, he gets an Assassin's Creed game ad on Instagram. So you're in the messages too? And like, yeah, I already knew these things, but damn.
No,
It could have been. I guess it
you
could have
got
been in his
aggressive?
his Google searches too. If he searched the game previously. It's
No,
like
but
they'll
he
pop an ad off based off
no.
that.
But I remember that because he was like, I haven't even heard you. You literally put him onto that because he said I didn't hear about this game ever
Oh, yeah.
since you said it.
Yeah.
And then he got the ad that day.
Oh yeah.
But also, it's like, again, read them terms because I
I'm not gonna
based.
do that.
It's a lot, man.
It's scary, yeah.
But that's why they do it.
I give you an example of the TikTok one, and you don't even have to. You don't even have to read that far. But the TikTok
That's
one,
why I wasn't okay with it.
it was wild because they
Because
immediately
it's like
say,
really blatant. You're like the first couple sentences. You're like, yeah, we're taking your information, using it for this.
yeah,
Goddamn.
they literally say we go through third-party applications on your phone, and one of them is your messaging, and we will get the information from your messaging to figure out. And I know why they do it. I get it, right? They need to know through the app, hey, where are you sending this to, or this, that, and therefore, can we use your
They're taking pieces of you for the voodoo doll, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's what it feels like, dude. It's what it feels like. I don't know, man. Social media has a dangerous slippery slope, and yeah, it's freedom of speech is gonna be a.
Basically,
That's
like
what it is.
all the algorithms are like, we're gonna tailor this experience for you, and you're gonna fucking like it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
essentially
I'm
what
not
it
gonna
is.
lie. Go to the Instagram Explore page.
It's great.
They do know what I want to see.
It's great.
I see a lot of sports. I see everything I need to see. I'm like, I'm looking at pages I'm probably never gonna look at again, or sometimes I do. Like, yo, like there was like, you know what really catches me? I talk about, because I'm a Knicks fan, right?
Yeah. How's that
The
going
amount
for
of times
you?
that
Is that going good for you? Being a Knicks fan right now?
wow, it's never gone good. It hasn't gone good since what, 73? I was born in 98. It's not going good. It's not going good at all. Well,
That's understandable.
the Carmelo era was nice, but that was a situation that ended badly. Whatever the case may be. Depressed Knicks fan on Instagram. Shout out. Great page. And yeah, he was in a lot of comment sections, cool, but I really never like I may have liked his comment maybe once or twice. Or and I say I'm a Knicks fan all the time. All of a sudden he was just in my Explore page all the time, and I was like, I mean, I guess I'm a depressed Knicks fan, so I might as well follow. They got me. Right there.
Got you right
They
there.
got me
Yep.
right there.
Boom!
What am I supposed to do? I'm
Feed
supposed
them
to,
more.
I'm supposed to say I don't want to look at the page? Because I do. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to look at the page. I like it. I enjoy it.
Dude, I've been getting wrecked with spoilers, man.
Of what?
Spider-Man PS5. Not a lot of them.
How?
Because
What? Yeah.
that's what I follow is comic stuff.
Oh.
And so they know, they're like, hey, here's the most recent comic book activity coming out right now. With what? A tag of who? Spider-Man. Boom. Boom. I look in the Explore page, there is 5 videos playing at once that is literally just
You can follow
Spider-Man.
tags too, which is kind of wild.
But that's like, it's not stuff that's confirmed in the game though. It's just,
What it is that I haven't really been watching the trailers they've been dropping, but as the days go closer to like the release, they've been dropping more and more stuff. I guess the game is a little bigger than we thought because they were just dropping some stuff that,
I can leave Manhattan.
well, you're on the bridge. Actually, I don't know. I know that I don't know much. Now
Why
I'm
did you
thinking about it.
follow it? You know what I mean? But
Maybe they didn't give me as much as I thought. they did give me a lot though. I mean, I've seen suits, I've seen fights that I didn't want to see. Like just like the clips, like oh well, I know that's happening. Jesus, but again, they know what they know what I like.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
what
they're
I'm
feeding that.
Oh yeah.
That's
you can
good.
see him. You can see him like go invisible and shit in the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
It is crazy. This game's gonna be fucking nuts.
I mean, yeah. Listen, and they got that bundle. I'm getting the bundle.
But how are you gonna get it, huh?
So look. My mom sent me, bless her. She sent me an article about the situation that's going to go down with the launch period. So number one, don't sit in line for don't try to go there early in the day and try to sit in line. They're not doing that anyway. There is no. I'm gonna go to the store.
There's no Black Friday.
I didn't say that. Whoa. Slow down.
Yeah, there might be that.
I'm just saying you're not gonna go to Target on launch day and be able to get a console. There is none of those. Now, if you pre-ordered it and you got it for pickup, still go get your shit. But if you didn't buy it yet and you trying to go get it on launch, that's not how this works. But I know Walmart's gonna do online retailing. Amazon should be doing pre-orders again soon. It's coming back around. So everything's open. Well, number one, it's next week, guys.
Yeah,
Oh
it really
my
is.
god, man!
It's the 5th, dog.
Oh my lord!
Excitement.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Wait, this episode comes out I think the day before. Either the day out or the day before.
So 2 things have occurred. When this drops, we'll have a new president, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then,
It stops on the 9th, I think.
okay, well then
stops
we'll
on
have,
the 9th.
and then and then the PS5 comes out, guys.
Yeah.
You got look as much stress as this might have brought you. You got some good old Sony stress reliever coming out, and this is from some guys who have some partnership. These are some freaking dorks, all right? We're just here playing games, son.
Facts.
I'm looking forward to that.
I wonder if the PlayStation Plus collection will be on PS4 as well.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
I would like for it to be. I'm saying, like, pre-order shut down quite a while ago, and they're just coming back. So like,
it was.
I need to get on top of that.
It was literally only for pre-orders, correct? That you can get the collection.
No. It's PlayStation Plus. If you have PlayStation Plus, that's what I'm saying. I have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
So let me get that collection, cuz.
You might be able to. I don't remember them saying anything about it.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's gonna be on PS5 because they said grab it, download it, play it, go.
Oh my god.
But I don't know if it's gonna be on PS4. And if it's not, I'm okay with that. But brother, help me out. Let me get a little bit of that. Let me get just a smidge, just a taste. Let me get 3 of it. Let me get 3 of the games. let me choose 3.
What you doing with them, man? Give me some.
You don't need all that. Take that from me.
Exactly, dog. So I'm hoping, but I mean I doubt it. Because they want you to get the PS5. That's why they did that. They're like, even if you're not gonna buy something, hey, we're gonna give you all these free games, so buy the PS5. I get that's why you did that, but
I want to get back to social media
buy it anyway.
But at the same time, I also heard that the Sony just shut down all the custom panel dudes.
Custom panels.
So the console allows it. So the white part on the console, you
snap
can pop.
on.
Yeah, they snap off and on. So there's companies that are making like third party panels that you can put on. They just shut it down.
Ooh.
Why?
They shut it down.
That would have been so fire, bro. That Miles Morales.
I was about to say,
PS4,
Morales
that
one.
concept looked heat as fuck.
They shut it.
It was insane.
Down.
Why would they do that?
Capitalism.
Are they gonna make them? I
don't know. I feel like that's the only reason I can see why they would.
Then they better make them. Within 2 years. I'm saying within 2 years.
Not
within a year. I better get mine.
That was out. It was available. I could
already?
They had pre-orders ready for the custom panels, dude. It was ready. They were literally only stopping them because they were getting moolah, baby. Like
that's messed up. Well, I mean, number one, how you gonna make removable panels and not expect that people want to remove the panels and make them look
That has
cool?
to be where they're going with this. There's no way they
Because
made
if they're
those,
not,
they're just not going to do anything with it.
If they're not.
Doesn't make any
That
sense at
doesn't
all.
sound like capitalism. That sounds like you just being a little bit.
I would actually make one. I don't know how yet. I maybe do like a resin casting.
You could totally 3D print something for that.
Yeah. We scan them. We scan the panels and then 3D print them again.
I mean,
shoot, you could just model just based on the
but it's like specific, and I don't want to get into.
That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't. You don't think they would have like the
specification
on it? Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's a cat out there.
And even if there isn't, launch day there will be.
There's got
somebody's gonna get theirs.
There has to be
automatically.
Someone
before
did
you
already.
even scan it.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying. So it's gotta be out there. It's gotta be out there. It's gotta be out there.
We're getting that. Sorry, Sony. We're creative.
You gotta do it. So wow. That really kind of is crazy. They would really just stop it and be like, nah, we're going to handle this. You better.
That was almost
you better.
As corporately messed up as when they stopped pictures of Baby Yoda coming out because they didn't want people to know and they didn't want merch to come out. However, they dropped at least, millies, bro. They lost a milli bag, a few of them, because they couldn't make enough Baby Yodas. Disney couldn't before Christmas when Mandalorian was when it came out. So they couldn't actually make enough because companies didn't have the images of Baby Yoda because they stopped the images from coming out. And so they just dropped the bag. So they literally cut themselves because they couldn't do it. And that's what this sounds like.
That sounds like pain.
They just watched it slip out from them. They're like, no.
They should just bought the company and say, do it through us.
I mean, they're Disney. They definitely.
I mean, Sony with the panels. They should just bought the company and said, "We'll just do it that way because we're getting ours."
That's what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what they do with all these. Which I mean, I love it. They buy all these studios and you're making crazy games. Do the same thing with the panels, bro.
Yeah.
Like buy a panel company and be like, "Yo, we just want you to focus on this and this only. Make these panels, cuz. We about to make some moolah from this. Make these panels, dog.
I'm so ready for this next generation, man. Oh my god.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be great.
So on the side of tech, since we're on that path,
The segue.
I don't know. Where do you think the evolution of technology is gonna go? Like, are we all gonna have some AI in our house? Like, are we gonna be
I
like?
would like that
smart
personally. No, smart house. That movie was crazy.
But I mean, I'm saying like everything is like there's
Are we
going
gonna
to be
have a
everything.
robot in our home?
I won't.
Like the Jetsons?
I won't.
Like iRobot?
I'm good.
Okay, first of all, you think you can't square up against a robot?
It's a robot for a reason.
No, it's a robot. You can square up on a robot. You drop kick that thing, you do that Boston Dynamics on balance thing.
Okay, but if it's on balance,
Well, depends on how far we get. Yeah, if they're like, I robot, I'm sure they'll beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, they would actually
That's what I'm
destroy me.
saying,
They would
like-
pummel me into the ground.
But like, we've already got like, you can get your specific plugs and outlets so that when you plug in something, that's connected to the internet, which is connected to everything.
It's super cool.
There's probably people right now that can get their houses hacked.
Well, here's my thing about the whole AI thing, right? I don't even think AI works as well until you can give it time to study you. And that is the scariest part because it has to study you. And so what it does with the information, I think, is the best part. If it knows what time I wake up, if it knows where I go. And yeah, there are things even today. Your phone does it the most. Like when you get in your car and you connect to Bluetooth, it'll set up, it'll give you a notification like, hey, here's a location that you go periodically. We'll send you a map of that. You know?
That now, yeah.
But if I could go in my home and just, I don't even really know what I want it to do.
Yeah, he's just gonna, like, you have a routine. He's just gonna know. He's gonna be like, all right, turn the kitchen on. You're about to go make some coffee, and
Yeah.
It's like we were talking about the other day. Like,
I've already brewed it for you, sir. Here you go.
like if I'm walking through the hallway about to come in my room because they know, like, oh, I'm probably about to come play some video.
Door
game.
opens for you. PlayStation turns on.
God.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
So, see,
I ain't
now-
gonna front. That'd be a little creepy. Just okay.
I'm too accustomed to the whole Jarvis Tony Stark dynamic that I don't want to be this lonely dude that's just talking to my house.
I don't like voice features.
Oh, you want to be
okay.
quiet.
I've never used voice features.
What do you mean by you don't want
Like the PlayStation voice features, I've never used them. I barely use
Okay.
my Google Home because I don't like to.
you don't want to interact with it.
Why am I interacting with something that's not there?
Interesting.
Fair.
It's
But
not
also, so the thing that guy in the social dilemma was talking about was that certain AI or like chat bots and stuff that people would talk to, they actually liked talking to that more than actual people.
That sounds
Because-
like the weirdest thing ever.
Right? Because for whatever reason, it was so compassionate and they were just like in a different place. And it said like about like 20% of people that talked to this thing told it that they loved it.
On some her.
They're gonna have to work.
Exactly. It's really going to be on some her shit, bro. Like we're all going to have some AI that can just like console us and
I don't
just
know,
be
man.
like that fucking nice person on their shoulder. Be like, hey, you got this stuff. You know?
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe like that. Maybe if I had like a computer telling me, like consoling me, maybe. But I'm fairly good on
I just
providing loving feelings toward a robot. Personally.
Yeah.
I think I'm good on that one.
What if it's just a bro, man? Like,
bro.
yeah, exactly.
So your weather's looking like it's gonna
hey,
be
what's
chilly.
good, dog? Hey, looking tight today.
You
son.
know, actually,
Oh.
now? Okay, hold on now. If I got like a smart mirror, I'm in the mirror, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like, yo, bro, look at the muscles coming in, because I'm like, hey, yo, stop, bro, stop, dog.
He said,
stop.
hey, man, I see the drip, dog. You about to kill them bitches today.
Okay.
Can you
Look,
program it to have a sense of humor to prank you every once in a while?
Probably.
That'd be kind of funny.
What if it messes up the prank? What if it malfunctions during the prank?
Blows your house up?
He's coming at
You
you with a
got a
razor.
gas stove?
It thinks that's hilarious. Bro, I set up a gas leak, bro. Gotcha.
Comes at you with a razor. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. I got you, bro. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's terrifying. Oh my god.
It's actually so scary. Yo, I don't know if I can handle that.
You start
Where do you-
turning the lights off in your house, making exactly just.
Well, and then that's like the whole thing, right? They say like, I forget the phrase entirely, but it's something about technology and how if it's truly useful, we use it for that. That is what it's used for. There's nothing really else you can use it for. Sure, you can innovate like the different uses, sure, but it's designed for that.
Mm-hmm.
Things that don't have a pure reason for being there, we find the dumbest things with those. Like social media was just plopped in front of us. There was no real goal in using social media. So when we use it,
It's a giant experiment, is what it is.
yeah, we use it for
man.
God knows what. And so we just find ways to use it.
I'm at 1,300,632.
I'm prisoner EX59.
It's just wild, but it's real.
So I don't really know what I would even want. I don't know what I would want technology to be used for yet. Like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe to organize my plaid shirts. That'd be fire. No, wait. That would be kind of fire. To have like a wardrobe and like I walk in and I go, hey, yo, cook me up something toasty. And it just compiles all like,
Ooh.
The-
You tell them what you're doing today. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
I got this meeting, and then later I'm going to this thing at the park, and
ooh, Ooh.
He's like, oh, I got you. Yeah, here you go. Here's a nice little
Then it,
tailored
like,
suit, and then here you
rolls
go.
it
Here's some gym shorts. I know you're gonna be at the
That might be dope.
play frisbee later.
That might be dope. I mean, what's in it? I mean, the closest thing I know we got to that is like Bam Adebayo got a T-shirt folder, or I think like a clothes folder or whatever.
That's kind of hard.
It was yeah.
Why?
It was so funny because it was him, Jimmy, and Tyler on a some YouTube video, and he said it, and they were like, "Why do you have that?" He was like, "I don't know. I saw it. I bought it.
Could.
Yeah.
I could afford that.
That was his splurge item." And they were like, "Splurge? That's what you got?"
Shirt folder. Like, what?
That shit was hilarious. Though. But you're right. It's all about the application of whatever technology we have. If there's no application, we just kind of figure out something to do with it because it's here now.
I think it's really just like the natural progression of technologies. Like everybody's gonna have some kind of integrated.
That's gonna be crazy.
Memory or AI or something like.
I'm ready.
I'm down for AR.
Like Neuralink.
AR is gonna be cool.
Neuralink's coming along.
We talk. Oh Lord.
I'm interested to see where Neuralink is in 10, 20 years.
True.
There's so many DIYs you could do with that. There's so many. You could. Oh my Lord.
I'll probably be okay with it by then.
Yeah.
I'll get over it. Fear.
It's reversible. That's my whole thing is that I like the most about it is that it's just reversible. Now, the only people that can reverse it is the people who gave it to you. So that's interesting.
They just go out of business immediately after you get it.
I mean, well. They want to be on Mars by what, 2035 or something like that? Or 2025 or something like that?
Yeah.
No, it's 2035.
Well, it's the moon thing they're looking to go to the moon too, right?
Yeah, by the end of the decade, they hope to have like a self-sufficient thing on the moon.
Moon station? Moon base? Kids next door?
I don't want to go, but I want to go.
Can they bring me
You know what
back
I mean?
like within a month? I'd go if it's like a monthly trip.
You want to take
if you
monthly
stay there for a
trips
month to
to
come
the
back?
moon?
Yeah, I'd go to a month. Go for a month. I'd send some live streams back.
Well, I don't know. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
that's probably see the end of the decade thing. That's probably not going to be for like a general public.
Nah,
Heck no.
I want it.
Heck no. It's going to be like,
I have to join a military branch.
That's just going to be
Buzz
probably
Aldrin type
NASA.
nibbles. You know?
Maybe they'll let a couple billionaires up there or something. But
All right, you heard it. Yeah,
I even doubt that. I feel like there's a lot of.
I don't think Bezos want to go. I know Elon talking about he want to go to Mars, but I don't think he want to be the first ones. I don't think any of them want to be the first ones. I think they want to get it done first, but I don't think they want to be the first ones. Because if you mess up,
Yeah, exactly.
That's a big L.
There's a lot to consider. Like,
It's a big
we lost, like the fucking Challenger, bro. Oh, we lost an O-ring. Now you're just kind of stranded up there, bro.
We lost an O-ring.
That's what blew that shit up, bro.
Damn. Down to an O-ring?
Yeah. It was a faulty
Imagine
O-ring, and that's why it
being
blew up.
the engineer. You know,
Well, so here's
you
the
go in
thing,
your
though.
lab,
Here's the
you're
thing. Here's
looking
the thing.
around like,
The engineers were telling the higher ups that they shouldn't do it, and the higher ups were like, "Fuck that, we're going. We
Oh.
can't let these people down. We have this launch scheduled, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?" That's basically what happened.
going. You don't have a choice.
L.
Yeah, 2020 hindsight.
Yeah.
It's clear. They should. Well, yeah, no, I feel it.
I'm really down with that integrated technology, though. I think definitely I should be able to look at a wall and depict a whole browser that I can look at. And then,
I'm excited for AR shit, man. That seems like crazy.
Instantaneous library.
Just being able to like, I see with the Neuralink, I'm just like imagining you build an AR into that, and then you can just be like, double tap blink, pull up my AR interface. All right, like, you can just search anywhere from right here. Like I have shit built into like every sense, so I can just be like.
That's some Tony Stark
literally
stuff, bro.
I'm literally just typing on like fucking thin air.
That'd be hard. That'd be hard as this. Honestly, that'd be hard as this.
And it's also like, where is the evolution of humans going, bro? Because it's like we weren't the same. We're not the same as we were 10,000 years ago or whatever. We obviously we got bigger, we got stronger.
Sure.
But there are similarities, and I mean, of course, yeah. But the similarities I've always seen was that we find a tool and we use it to just make it better. So we've found the tool. We know how technology can be used, and now we're at a point that we can actually implement it and make it better. But
Internet was bare 20 years ago. Now it's everywhere.
Jinx.
Yeah.
Nah, Jinx swear. I
I didn't finish the second word. I don't accept that one.
You what?
I didn't finish the
Damn.
jinx when I said jinx. I said
We're
That's
gonna take this.
I don't
We're
know,
gonna take
man.
this.
Hey,
We're
run
gonna
it back.
take
Play
this.
the recording.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. What are you down to? Like 3?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Clean that.
You got that, but you still owe me 3 months.
It'd be like that, but
Everyone counts.
I feel you. Like we're in a. I mean, shit. We've been talking about social media. Like, yeah, it's just social media was nowhere near the same that it is now that it was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we got some of the same sites, but them bitches do not work the same way.
Oh, that's
Way
a good
different.
point. Wait a minute.
What happened to Facebook Poke?
Attention grabs, bro.
What's
Yeah, it
gonna
was
be?
weird, but what happened to it?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook Poke. I know it was weird.
Yep.
But what happened to it?
What do you mean Facebook poke?
You don't remember poking people?
Poking people.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing.
Same shit as waving, yeah.
Yeah,
Why did they do that?
Cause, I'm assuming
What
because
was
of the
it?
wave.
Why'd you poke me? Why did this say poking?
I feel it felt like a weird kind of interpersonal thing. It's like if you're poking somebody, you have to be like right here. I think that's why they did it. It's like a little, it's kind of personal.
Oh, it's funny.
Like I fucking poked you, bro.
I think the only time I
It
used
was
it,
really weird too.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
like, the only time I
Yeah.
used it was like in super cringe situations, and I was just like looking back on it today, I would never poke. Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's
serious?
weird. Yeah, it's like
I always poke
I
back.
barely like on Instagram.
exactly. It's like you look back in the day and you're like, oh, that shit was cringy that I posted. Now it's like the shit that I did on there is weird.
But I can't wait for the social media that's gonna come up when, because you think about like MySpace was the social media for the desktop. Facebook, you could say it was also the social media for the desktop, but Twitter was really the social media for the phone, for the mobile.
Oh yeah.
And then you get, your Snapchats for
Mobile.
and Instagram's mobile and all. But AR social media.
I don't even know
Oh my god.
how
Can
I'm
you,
supposed to feel about that.
yeah, could you just be able to like literally look at something, take a picture of it with your eyes, post it to social media?
Oh, I mean, you can technically do that with the spectacles on Snapchat, but yeah, that is gonna be smoother, way smoother.
Which I forgot those came out. I kind of wanted those.
It looks so they got like newer versions too. They're like way crisper.
Bro, I gotta get contacts.
Yeah,
This ain't helping me right now.
I'm
Pay
sorry.
to see life, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still gonna have to pay to see, but you just won't have something on your face.
Facts though, yo. God, 70%, 5% of the population. I'm with y'all.
That's some wild numbers.
I mean, again, listen. I wasn't born LeBron James either, so I don't make
Yeah.
$40 million
just
a
like
year
that.
playing basketball.
Yeah.
It's just kind of life.
Yeah, man.
Gotta figure out how to deal with it.
And we're with the yo.
I don't know.
I mean, we can
I
slide into
Oh yeah.
the
Into what?
yo. It's
Oh wait,
It's
what? I did
November
actually have
5th.
one more.
Oh, bet. Oh my
Oh,
lord.
it was just freaking. I mean, it kind of plays into everything else, but Google getting sued.
by the DOJ,
Yeah, by the DOJ.
which is wild.
So they're
my
filing-
stance.
Do you know the whole thing?
Not all of it, no.
So they're filing an antitrust lawsuit against Google because they feel like they have a monopoly over search engines, essentially.
I don't agree. I've told y'all my stance. I don't agree.
I feel like it's just
Or
good business.
or it's not that they have a monopoly; they're just very anti-competitive because there's so much in the forefront of everything else.
That's not even the thing they should be sued about.
Right? It's weird because everybody knows. Everybody goes and puts the fucking Chrome as their default browser on their computer.
You going to Bing? I've asked you.
100%.
Are you gonna go use Bing?
I'm
over
not.
Google?
I'm sorry.
Axe Jeeves.
I don't even know what that is.
Go.
Like, yo, but I would use DuckDuckGo over Bing.
What's that other one that like if you search it like plants a tree?
Plants it.
What?
Yeah, every search
so.
is like a plant. They plant a tree every time you search.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. That was like their only thing.
But are they actually doing that?
I don't know.
They probably to be honest.
There's no way they could, right? That's too many.
That's a
Listen,
lot.
Google
Is
just
that
has
a
a
real
great
estate?
interface, and they give me the search results that I'm looking for.
Okay, but here's my thing. First of all, I don't actually believe this is a real lawsuit. And what I mean by that is when you have so much money and you're damn near untouchable, what they do to make sure that you are still touchable is sue your ass. Because you're the only person that can actually deal with the financial debt that's going to lead you. And so it's like one of those watch yourself kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Because if I'm being
In a
honest with
way.
you, the thing they should be sued about, they could actually be sued over. Like they would lose that suit if they were sued over that instead of
Over like tracking information and using it.
You know what I mean? Like this.
Google probably has in-house lawyers at this point, though, so they're probably not paying any extra.
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah. But
I would have my in-house lawyer. If
you're
I'm
right.
Google,
Yeah.
I'm having my in-house lawyers at all times.
Yeah, you're right. That kind of thing is done to people who don't have those to really shut them up.
Yeah.
Because you're really not. But again, it's also one of those things like who is suing you? It's not like
True.
someone who just has a lot of money is suing you. It's the GOP, and now you have to ask yourself if they're willing to do that. I know they're not trying. They're not shooting for the king's head. I know they're not, because they have actual things that the king is like has done. Google has done that could snipe him out. Mm-hmm. You know, but if you're talking about this thing, I think it's just good business. Honestly, it's just good business. They are better at it.
What do you hope to achieve with this lawsuit? Like, do you really just want to have inferior platforms at the forefront?
That's like, I'm not using Bing. I'm not going to do it. I've literally gone on Bing to Bing search Google. I don't want to use Bing, yo.
The only thing Bing has ever done in the recent events is the flight simulator. That's it. And Bing, and that has nothing to do with
the Microsoft flight simulator.
It has nothing to do with their searches. That just has everything to do with Microsoft having the funds to go out and hire Bing's, corporate to just drive out and fly out and get all the aerial shots of every place around the world. Pretty much, that's all they're really. That was the best thing they've done in the last year. Everything else, dude. What?
I thought you were gonna say the last 10 because I don't. Well,
I could have actually. Bing. I could have said that. I'm now saying because what is Bing doing? Bing Bing has is sick looking facts.
I at least hear people talk about DuckDuckGo, yo. Like I've heard people talk about DuckDuckGo. Yeah. Like not even like like online. I hear people talk about DuckDuckGo.
They have good privacy.
Bing? No. Yahoo? And again, I've told you, I'd use Yahoo before I use Bing. Bing is trash. You're just bad. You're bad, okay? If you're bad, you're bad. You're not going to force me to use a bad thing when I know the superior is right here.
Now, hear me out. Now, are they monopolizing?
Bro, if Microsoft Edge was better, nobody would use Google Chrome.
I'm not even comparing. At this point, I'm just going to one individual.
Are they monopolizing?
We're going straight to Google on this one. Are they monopolizing?
I don't believe they are.
I don't think so, because those other platforms exist, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and they have traffic.
Not good, so people don't use them.
Exactly. It's not like they don't get traffic. You're not upgrading and integrating and making your platform better to compete with that.
We're looking at it on a search engine standpoint.
They have Gmail.
They have so much more.
Okay, but Hotmail does fine. Outlook does fine.
Outlook does do fine.
I like Outlook. I actually like Outlook as much as I like Gmail.
Correct.
They're both great. I'm not. You give up? Like I'm not hating on.
What about YouTube?
YouTube? You got Vimeo. Vimeo is very heavy. People use Vimeo.
People use it.
Vimeo is, but I mean, it's more for business.
Not many.
It is more for business side. But I mean, what else is there?
You couldn't catch me dead watching Vimeo.
Has anybody even tried to make another video sharing website? The closest you can come to is maybe like Instagram and Twitter, and those are social media, so you can't count those.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but then again, you really can because they're kind of set up the same.
No. Facebook. If Facebook wants to go toe to toe with YouTube, which they've shown, because you can't
watch.
Exactly.
My mama uses
gaming.
Exactly. I hate Facebook.
Which is so just Facebook. Mixer, but now
you can't even post there's a thing where you can't post like YouTube like URLs. Like you can't. You know how like you can post like a YouTube like a video and it'll play like through Facebook. You can't play a YouTube through Facebook anymore because people have been taking YouTube content and then funneling through Facebook, and then the people who were really making the YouTube video haven't seen a single view from that or like any of the views that you see from Facebook. So there's like a whole battle with Facebook and YouTube. And if my whole thing is that they're not, YouTube is clearly defined as a video sharing platform. Mm-hmm. They're nothing else besides that. They have done other things within it, sure, but that is their definition of their site. Facebook has really not defined what they do, which is why I think they should point that. But if they're going to point that monopolization arrow at anyone, it's Facebook.
I mean,
I don't know, because it's...
They bought Oculus.
Yeah.
But Facebook is like integrated with
they have yet
the social media aspect.
Yeah, but
I did feel weird when they bought Instagram. I will give you that. I did feel weird.
WhatsApp is Facebook? No?
Oh my God. Oh, I forgot about that. But it's not monopolizing because it's not like it's...
But now I think we need to start redefining what monopolizing is. Because in my opinion, and I can look at it with the Bezos as well, they're not no, it's like a crazy mind game. They're not monopolizing the same thing. Why would you monopolize the same thing over? They're monopolizing the time. They're monopolizing what you do in a day. If I go to Amazon and I order something and I can go to Amazon and look at a video, and then I can go to Amazon and go to Twitch, they monopolize my time.
That's true.
Okay.
So if you go to YouTube or you go to Google or you go to Android, they monopolized your time.
Okay.
Because you are using their platforms to do anything else. And if that is the question,
I don't know. It's
point my fingers.
I think it's still not monopolizing because
Google's on the bottom.
There are those different aspects of those. Like Amazon has all that, but then obviously Google has YouTube and.
But they were strategic on it.
I think the only reason Amazon's not a monopoly is because of eBay. People still use eBay heavy.
Yeah, when was the last time you got on eBay?
Probably. I mean, okay, number one, I don't order things that often. That's number one.
Okay.
But number two, when I do go to Amazon, I have the wiki buy, so sometimes it sends me to email.
So I'm still not gonna. I will never forget diapers.com.
That was a crazy story.
And it's like, and I've thought about this for a while because it really is a monopolization on time. Because you're gonna find out people like Bezos is gonna get into things like, I don't know, clean energy, and they kind of already are because they're talking about going net zero for their Amazon delivery, right? They
net zero.
Yeah. Dude, that's kind of they. I think they had a Ford, or I think it's Ford, or is it Mercedes? I don't know who they did the deal with. I think it's Ford, but all their new trucks are going to be electric.
Oh.
So they're just doing their plan is that from all their delivery that they're sending out, they are adding to the carbon, so they're going to try to go net zero with their company.
That's messed up. Tesla really had those semis ready.
They still are.
Yeah.
They're ready and they're quick, boy.
Oh yeah.
They haul ass.
Bro, you know when we had that class with what's that man's name?
Oh, yo, don't even no, because
he's a goat dude. But whatever the case may be, we were talking about Tesla to him, and he was like, "Oh, Tesla's not really gonna be here in like 5 years. Like it's gonna get ran out by Ford and all this." Yeah, and we were like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, looking
Tesla's gonna get, huh?
Looking back, we're totally those dudes. They're just like they just got something to say. But he was saying lies.
Yeah, he just wasn't right.
He was not
like,
right.
He was like, "How many Teslas do you see a day?" And I was like, "Bro, I see like 3 to 5 Teslas a day."
He started counting them.
Yeah. Yo, he was like, "Yo, count." We were like, "Okay, cool.
Every
we got
day.
you.
Every fucking day.
Yo, I saw this." And, yo, and number one, yeah, I don't remember when. I think it was like 2018, whatever. But now, there's way more. So number one,
I see.
Even though we love you,
at least a Tesla a day.
Facts,
minimum.
Facts, and love you, dude. But yo, we were right. Like that's just number one. And what's the name? Cybertruck came out.
That shit's dope.
The
Jeep. You see the Jeep?
They got a. You're kidding.
There is a Hummer. No, it's not even Tesla. Oh. It's a Jeep. I think it's Jeep. Is it Jeep? Yeah. It's a Hummer. Yeah, it's Hummer. It's a Hummer truck. It's an electric Hummer truck.
The people who used to do 15 miles a gallon.
Yeah, I know it's a Hummer. Yeah,
they switched it up. They're trying to rebrand their image right now.
They were like, yeah, we have been doing a little bad, but
dude,
we're trying to save it now.
That thing is crazy.
Hummer truck?
It has in the car.
GMC?
GMC, that's who it is.
GMC Hummer EV.
Fully charged, fully electric.
It's super clean, bro. In the car where the speakers are, it has the Sea of Tranquility etched in 3-dimensional thing. The Sea of Tranquility is a place on the moon.
I keep going the wrong way.
It has a topographical map of it inside. It's fucking crazy, dude.
This looks amazing.
When I saw this, I was like, okay, so that means clearly these companies are taking the initiative, and they could see the change about to occur. They're going, yeah, let's do it. Let's just get it. They just went straight to.
Okay.
They went straight to electric. This is raw, bro.
Oh, what the heck, man?
No. Oh. There's gotta be the dash. This is the future of trucks.
Pitch and roll. That's insane.
Immersive. Oh,
drop the top.
Drop the top on the Hummy.
For real, yeah. It looks kind of sick though.
The
seats
looks
better than the Juck.
The seats. Look at that Sea of Tranquility on the freaking.
That's insane.
Look at the dash, bro. Nice. The seats, dude, isn't even. They had to create a synthetic fabric because it's not leather because they wanted to be eco-friendly.
Yeah.
So they had to make a synthetic, almost plastic.
Super Cruise.
But it's crazy. I don't know what this is.
Autopilot.
Oh, okay.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, but
Look at this. Look at the space in this.
Oh my goodness.
Spacious is a bit.
Good lord.
This big got butterfly doors. I don't know. Nah, ain't no way.
No doors. Look like no. No, yeah, this is regular doors.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Oh, can you go to each part of this?
This thing.
Tailgate. Oh God.
Yes, the drop down.
They all step up.
Small integrations and evolutions of technology. It's nice.
Oh, they said that there's like zero lag because like the batteries and it's like there's no wires. It's just all, boom, you drop it in and then it's like integrated circuitry into the whole thing. So the motors go straight, like it's in the center of the car. Also, the front of the car is a truck. I mean,
look at the specs for these motherfuckers.
It's a hood. I mean, it's a trunk space.
So it's like Porsches.
There's no engine bay per se.
You just have 2 trunks.
Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
This motherfucker's got a lot of horsepower. Yeah. Good fucking God. There's
1,000?
4 versions of it. 1,000 horsepower. 3 motors. These other versions have 2 motors.
Torque, bro.
Look at the price.
The bit says 11,500 pounds.
Foot
Foot-pounds of torque, bro.
Edition 1. Why is
0 to 60 in 3 seconds? For a fucking Hummer?
3 seconds?
3 seconds, my guy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
0 to 60 in 3... Bro, isn't like the Roadster like 2.6? Yes. Oh my God.
Electric cars are insane.
What do you mean?
I don't know how we got to this tangent about the Hummer. It is a big body.
It's a big body bitch going 0 to 60 in 3?
Imagine taking off in this tank.
Yo.
This is literally a tank. They made this to compete with the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Had to.
How much was the prices on that? What did it say?
About 100K.
Yeah, the biggest one was 112.
Then it can't compete with
100,000, 89.
The Cybertruck's only like 35.
Exactly, it can't compete with
That's
them prices.
this one's like Tesla's prices.
Yeah, those prices are
They're
insane.
pretty fine right now, yo. They're pretty fine.
Nobody can compete with
Bro,
that.
Elon's just like, hey man, I want to make it affordable.
On my space trip, please.
Facts, yo. Like, I get it. Yo, like, what's the name? Oh my God.
It's literally a giant Mars rover.
Yeah.
LMAO. 0 to 60 in 3, bro.
I don't know how we got here. I really don't. But I'm sorry if we diverged. All I'm saying is that these companies are monopolizing our time.
Yes.
And what we do in a day.
Damn.
It all plays back into social media, bro.
I don't know how we got there now. Now that you said it, I wasn't even worried about it.
Also,
Now
we're
that you
talking
said
about Google getting sued.
Yep, that was the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. But maybe not getting sued by the DOJ, but, tangents or whatever. However, since we're sliding into this real quick, it's November 5th.
Woo!
We do live in America. LMAO. No, but this is wild. I've said it to my aunt and my mother, like, for the past. I'm like, yo, this feels like a fever dream. I don't really know what's happening.
A very long one.
Yeah, it's been going on for a minute because I'm just kind of sitting here like I get it. And I'm not like worried about like there's tons of mail-in ballots. I get it. I'm not worried about it. However, all these scenarios and situations that everybody's coming up with just from it's not like this was unknown.
Yeah.
We knew going into it. Guys, it's just gonna be a longer election. We got a lot of mail-in ballots. We have to deal with that. Everybody was like, okay. And some people were like, okay.
And everybody's like, hey, stop counting.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not how this works.
Like, whoa, like and to keep it objective, like, number one, you have one team, obviously the Democratic team is saying, hey, stay home, mail-in ballot. Republican team is, guys, we have to get back out, don't mail-in ballot, just go outside. Mm. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened.
It is exactly what happened.
I don't understand how we're now in some sort of...
Well, now, because of that, and now you have Republicans saying stop counting the votes because they know what they're not counting is the mail-in ballot in the mail-in ballots.
Of course, because there's no more in-person voting.
Yeah, that was the first thing that should have been counted.
But that's why the mail-ins are taking so long, because that's what they do. They count the in-person first. Number one, the president votes mail-in. Okay, I just want to put that out there before we even continue. The president of the United States votes mail-in. Okay,
yeah, but he got to vote first. He had the first count.
I wonder if they do count his vote first. That'd be wild. And also, has every president every time voted for himself? But they wouldn't say, right?
Oh my God!
I would love to know.
I want to know what one.
Yeah,
which
what's
did
the statistics?
I would love to know that information.
No, there's no way. No,
I know, right? There's no way you wouldn't. Right?
There's no way.
Because you don't believe in yourself? No, you have to, right?
Yeah, right.
But didn't imagine winning and going. God damn.
Imagine imagine voting for your opponent and you still win. You're just like.
You win the state. You win the state by 1 vote.
Hey, Bubby, I ain't even vote for myself. Dude. What you do? What you do? You're weak.
I voted for you out of pity.
Hey, that's crazy.
I need to know the information on that. Which we'll probably never figure it out, but that would be some crazy information to know. But yeah, it's like they count in-person voting first. So that's just what it was going to be. And then after that, you count the mail-ins. Yeah. So and I get it. You don't want to you don't want to see, oh man, Biden got all these votes from mail-in, but listen. He told his people to mail in.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
I don't actually. Well, okay, I do get it. It's like two scenarios. It feels like someone is Trump at this point. It just gives off this kind of vibe that, like, you know, when like you're in the water and it's deep and they say don't panic because you'll drown faster, kind of thing, or like you know. He's just not listening.
He's fucking panicking.
He's panicking. He's panicking super hard. He's flailing. He's throwing anything he can. And it's weird because he's talking to a fan base now at this point who's already voted for him. There's nothing you can say. Everything up to this point.
Yeah, it's over. Like you can't. There's no more votes coming in, bro. Like
what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
There's nothing you can do at this point.
I don't get it. I don't get this. I don't understand. This is the first time I've seen. This is weird.
There's somebody's just panicking. Yeah. Bro,
what do you say?
Remember when he was panicking on election night? This is the same dude on election night that said, "We've already won." What? What do you mean? Bro, when you have everybody that is talking about this goes, yeah, I don't know why he said that. That doesn't even make any sense. He's really doing something he shouldn't do.
So, oh my God. So I'm going to tell you, this is a throwback to 2016 because in 2016 I remember going to bed. No. I turned off my Wi-Fi actually.
God.
I set up my notifications to like do not disturb. I set an alarm to get up for school. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm just not gonna. I downloaded music before, so I didn't have to actually go on the internet to like get music on the way there. I remember.
That's crazy, man. You went all out.
I went all out, and I went all the way up. Dude, no. And then Stone was like stopping people at the door. He was going, "Hey, Ed doesn't know." So it's like, you know, that's be like, hey, you know, relax and going in there. It's like that. I had my headphones in, waiting to get to my first period. I was super in the zone, not knowing. Shout out to Matt. I love you. But this motherfucker walked in the room going, hey, yo, Trump won. This is crazy. And I wanted to throw hands for two reasons. One, I was in tranquility. I didn't know who won. I was like, I felt like it was like the country was dead ass single. Not those memes they would have presented. I mean, it was like, dude, we don't got nobody looking over our shoulders. There's nobody here right now. The house is empty.
Who's the president? We know who fucking got one right now.
It was great. And this dude came in with that energy, and I was like, just immediately diminished for the rest of the day. I was like, man, I'm sad. So, in conclusion, I kind of want to switch it up. I want to know what's the right now standings in this moment of time when we're recording this.
Last time I checked, 258 electoral for Biden, 214 for Trump.
Whoa.
We have, I believe, 4 to 5 states that have not put in theirs.
Jesus Christ.
The most important one...
You're speaking it. It's my heart rate.
I'm sorry. The most important one currently is Nevada. Because if Biden wins Nevada, it's over.
Oh my God.
There is nothing else.
ING standing, sorry.
Now, yes, like I said, though, Trump has already sued in 3 states, I believe. Either 2 to 3.
What does that
matter? I know Pennsylvania, because that stops the ballots.
Are you serious?
The reason he did that was because, number 1, he lost Wisconsin and Michigan. And number 2, Biden's been picking up in Pennsylvania.
How recent is this, bro?
What would you say the number was?
I said 258. It's 253 to 214.
How recent is this, bro?
This is the most recent. Everybody is waiting for Nevada.
Arizona, Georgia, and but North Carolina too? Did they get theirs in?
North Carolina is
fucking.
So
God,
listen, Biden's catching up in both Pennsylvania and Georgia.
Lord,
yep.
North Carolina is probably going to end up going to Trump. Alaska's probably going to end up going to Trump. Trump wants Michigan and Wisconsin, obviously. So that's why he did those 2 sues, and then
Damn, Alaska, that's
he
crazy.
sued Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, Alaska going off. But
why is Alaska? Nah, they're the only ones in our whole country that has universal basic income.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. They really do. We pay people to live in Alaska.
What the fuck
Wow.
is this?
We pay people to live in Alaska. And everybody's like, no, we shouldn't do that for we shouldn't do that for people.
Alaskans,
Just Alaskans.
Alaskans are thriving. Well, I don't know about thriving, but
They're at least surviving.
they got financial benefits.
But that's why he did the suing in Pennsylvania, because that stops the ballot counting in Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania,
Oh my God.
Biden's been catching up because of all the mail-in ballots. Everybody's been talking about Pennsylvania was at like some percentage, and everybody's like, there's at least 1 million votes to go, and Biden was down like maybe 500.
Oh my God.
Then votes started coming in. Biden was down like 200K last time I checked, or something like that. And so he started tripping. So that's why you're suing that one to stop the ballot vote counting, because you want to say that it's fraudulent or late ballots when it's not. He just told his people to mail in, and the mail-in ballots coming in strong. They're coming in real strong.
Wow.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And then Nevada's been stuck at 76 for like 2 days now.
Okay, so here's my perspective too about the whole mail-in thing. You said it best. Democrats are mostly mail-in.
Yeah.
Because there's there's a perspective of it.
Well, because Trump was like, nobody mail in.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna listen to that guy, then you're not gonna do it. So that means you're gonna walk in, and that's cool. That's the first level of votes that you see. That's why he was in the lead for a bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was okay. Like I said, people have been comparing a lot of these states to the way they keep winning to the 2016 NBA Finals, because they would be crushing, and then all of a sudden, 3-1 lead just got chopped in Game 7. You're like, God, in the fourth quarter, you're like, oh, hello. Like a lot of states went down like that. Like again, Georgia's going down like that. Pennsylvania's going down like that right now. Nevada is a close one. Like Nevada's within 20,000. Biden won Wisconsin within 20,000. Like, these are close counts.
Oh my God.
And that's why I have no problem with him suing Wisconsin and Michigan, because I get it. They're close counts. You want to make sure there ain't nothing cheat on you. Mm-hmm. However, bro, why you stop Pennsylvania? Let it go through, and if it's a close one,
you know why.
Go ahead and do it. But bro, you ain't even let it finish.
You know why.
I mean, yeah, I know why.
Well, what the fuck is that though? What is that? How can you have more mail-in ballots be coming in as we speak, but then the audacity of suing to is that not like, what is that? That's not. That's
again,
like,
that's why the Supreme Court said, nah, we can keep counting. Number one, so what it is, you just have to postmark it by the 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of these ballots may come in on Monday. That's just what it is, bro. Even 2016. That's why everybody wanted to talk about the popular vote. Dude, there was still more votes being counted way after Hillary conceded, because we still have to count all those votes.
You think she would have won if she did?
No, she still lost. No, she still lost. She just had a ton of popular vote, because it's not about popular vote. Yeah, people want to say that, the majority. No, but there's a reason we do electoral. People are so spread. Bro, the Midwest. The Midwest is so spread, bro. There's so, bro. They have to do electoral because of the way it's set up.
What do you call them? Tumbleweeds. There you go.
Tumbleweeds, bro.
Rolling around,
Bro, there's so much just area, just land. There's not people out there. 2/3 of the population is on the East Coast.
Jesus.
I would say of that last third, 2/3 of that is in Cali and Oregon and all that. Bro, you don't have people in the Midwest. Texas got a lot. I get Texas. Texas got a lot. What is it? Wyoming and North and South Dakota and bro, I don't even know the other states. I live here and I don't even know what other states we're talking about right now, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay.
That's just what it is.
Can you go back to those
Also, Kanye got almost 60,000 votes. I was just looking that up.
Which I'm happy for.
Crazy.
But
I'm happy for him, yeah, but you can't.
That's really insignificant in the scope.
Back to?
Oh, the
you want to see the electoral map?
Yeah,
oh.
Because I'm realizing as I'm looking at this, this is the only time I can really say this is a visual equivalent to smelling shit. Because, like, hear me
What
out.
does that mean?
No, I'll break it down, bro. I'll break it down. Because, see, here's my problem, right? When you smell it, right, you get an instantaneous, oh. You get instantaneous, like, nauseous. You get like, oh, no. But when I look at this, I get the same feeling. It's familiar.
Okay, but you can't look at it like that. That's what I'm saying to you. Because of the Electoral College, just looking at the electoral map does not...
No.
Oh.
I'm not even, like, no red-blue type beat. Just it going down like this, and this nauseating feeling. It's like a prolonged dream. You're right. This is a fever dream.
The fact that it comes out to this almost kind of game,
like what?
To the race to 270.
Yeah. This is like it's like because this whole year has been it's the voting year, right? It's that's yay. And so we get all this. Also, Jamie Harris lost.
By 14 points.
That's crazy.
He was not getting that. He lost by 14. That boy Grom trash. Okay, I don't care. That boy Grom is trash. And Jamie Harrison lost here.
Crazy. Crazy. So it's like the whole time I could tell that this date was the end of this race. You know what I mean? It was the real end of it. But then it's like the polls where like your body like gets over and like cuts through the ribbon. It's like it's on wheels and it just keeps moving. Yeah. And the race just keeps going. Yeah. And I don't know when it's not.
So okay, again, like I said, Nevada's been on 76% reported for like 2 days now. Oh my. Bro, this is why there's so many Nevada memes right now. So many. bro, it literally went up. It was at 75 and went up to 76 after like a couple hours, and people were like, "What do you mean? How have you not counted this?"
Y'all seen the thing where it said a little baby should be counting these polls?
Yes, yo, because he got it.
Counting them hundreds, bro. Because
so quick. Like how are you still at 76? How? Because again, like I'm saying, bro, if he wins Nevada,
oh wait, no, that was a thing 6 hours ago.
Bro, imagine we just saw one of these states pop up a color. That'd be crazy, real time. Refresh.
That would have been intense.
Oh. No, I didn't.
But no, like I'm pretty sure if he wins Nevada, it's over. Like that's just what it is. And like everybody's like, yo, like what's gonna happen? Now, again, because of the lawsuits, you can't really just say he wins Nevada. It's over now because you got the lawsuit in Wisconsin and Michigan. And yeah, Pennsylvania really didn't matter if he won Nevada, but because Pennsylvania stopped, that's also weird. You got all these situations going on at the same time.
That bitch is too close.
This is quite literally.
Oh my.
It's close. It's close.
But they're at 89%.
They went up to 89.
Counted, I think, right?
Oh my god.
89% in.
And he's up by 10. He's up by 10,000.
It's too much.
He's up by 10,000.
It's too much. It's too much.
He's up by 10,000.
It's like it's
that
at a point.
That 400K tax. They don't like that. It's just what it is. But
okay,
listen, I don't make 400K.
Yeah, I was talking. No, that is such a like every other person who's not. There's the same loopholes are still there that was there before. Okay.
I mean, number one, they haven't changed because that can't change until January anyway.
And also, things have this last 4 years said something very apparent that things have clearly changed when it comes to the relationship between the president and the people. Because now we know that they can go on a website, as everyone else can, and watch what we say about you. And they might comment. So if they are going to raise that taxes, we now have a direct line to say where those taxes go, whether it be in my community, whether it be to our state, whether it be to federally funded things that can go to benefit the nation. We now know. And we never had a voice to say.
Should we tweet Lindsay? Yo, what happened to this money?
Where's the roads?
Yo, when I was doing my vote, right?
How's that jet going, bro?
I was doing my vote, and I had to vote for like, do I want to give money to all these private schools that need this, and that? And I was reading, and I was looking, I was like, what about all these underfunded public schools?
Boom.
Yeah, honestly.
Why are you asking me for money for a private school?
Wild question.
For a private school
that
people have to pay to go to.
Right.
So you want more money from the taxes I give you to give you even more things. When I know for, like, they had James Island on there.
Yeah.
James Island has iPads.
Popping.
Everywhere. And they had it for years before everybody else had it. Why you need more money?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember how we got our money, and also when we got our money through like the STEM stuff, it was very it was like,
grant based though.
It was grant, and it wasn't like it was going towards the school. It was only going to this room, pretty much.
Yes.
This room
we
had
definitely used it.
thousands of dollars in it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
we got it from people because we had to go out and fish for it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, tax. If you could, I don't understand why we haven't got to a point where everyone understands that if a school is underfunded, 9 times out of 10 they're going to be underperforming. And if you want them to perform, it's
a big want. It's in capitals.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. If you want them to perform, you know where the money should go. Everybody knows it's the case. Everybody does it with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
A squeaky wheel gets the oil. That wheel has been squeaking for years.
If you want it to.
If you want to.
Not that
Do I
hard.
want it to get
Fuck
the
that
oil? I can hear it all day.
Your door squeak and get some WD-40. It's not hard. However, we want to give them WD-1. That's not going to work.
Here's your WD-1. That's going to last us till November. Here's your WD-1. Keep it pushing.
It's just what it is.
We're going to give JIs way more money, by the way. Just
Oh, yeah, no. My no probably didn't help
Oh,
any.
yeah, they get unlimited supply of WD-40.
Yeah. We should actually store it there.
If we need to move it out,
We come take some.
we'll decide on that one. Okay?
Whenever we need to give it to y'all, your 1 can a year, we'll come. Yeah, we'll get it from
We'll
JI
find
and
you.
come give it
Alright?
to you.
Don't ask us. We'll find you.
Them doors are never squeaky.
But yeah, no, it's it's just what it is. And I mean, shoot, since we just don't like, I don't agree with a lot of. You know what's actually funny? I've been looking at just a lot of people talking about it. And so like in 2016, it was the what was it? Liberals that were talking about. Oh my God, popular vote. She wasn't popular. She should have been president. Blah blah blah. This year, it's been the conservatives doing that.
That's what's
I've
always going to happen.
Yeah, which usually didn't though, because Al Gore won the fucking popular. We weren't talking.
but we weren't watching. But watch. There's a Netflix documentary. It's like a 5-part or a 6-part, and it's called literally the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And they go on the whole Gore Bush voting,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a bit of an outrage.
But it was because of Florida though.
Yeah,
It was that Florida which.
Florida's
always just a situation.
Yeah.
There was a situation this year. There was a situation 4 years ago. There was always a situation.
Always going to be.
But like,
What do we do with them? Let me stop. No.
Cut them off.
so like this year they're talking about like, oh my God, like what was it? It was Wisconsin. They were like, it was either Wisconsin or Michigan, one of the two. They were like, oh, Trump has more votes. How is Biden winning? And I was like, it's the counties. It's the electoral college thing that we've been talking about for 4 years that everybody was mad at. How are you
Did you
now?
go to school?
Like, how do you not know this? Like, even if you didn't, we've been talking about it for 4 years because people were mad about it, and everybody wanted to change it. And obviously, we again, I don't agree with changing it. I think it's good for what it is right now.
You don't
because it
think
makes
you should
sense.
change it?
You like no?
Come on now. We got the ranked choice system. Come on now.
I don't agree.
You don't agree with the ranked choice, bud?
No,
Tell me why. So
because I wouldn't want to choose my top 3. I want to choose my 1.
they got there for a reason. Like
Not because
example.
of me.
Yang would be on this list. Matter of fact, no. Yeah, yes, he would have. Yang, Pete, and maybe Cruz. I don't know.
Bro, Yang would not be up there, bro.
Yes, he would have, because it wouldn't have gone down to a Democratic choice. It wouldn't.
He wasn't even top 3, bro.
But I'm saying is that if it. I mean,
He wasn't even top 3, bro.
So it's not.
just wishful thinking at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out to
We-
Yang. But no, I mean,
Are you saying? What are
well,
you saying? Ranked choice, like both parties?
I'll tell you how it goes. Yeah, I do think ranked choice both parties. The objective here, when I say this, is that I want to dissolve the idea that there's a party to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I should hear about a party is never. I don't actually want to hear it.
I thought you were gonna say on Halloween or my birthday.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Actually, yeah. So but ranked choice is designed so that if you had 20 candidates and some are Republican, some are Democratic, some are Green Party, some are independent. You based off of who you like the most, and as the votes come in, the top 5 or what goes next, everyone else goes back. But like it's like it goes off of individualism as well. So if like it's actually kind of hard to explain with words, but if us 3, right? Let's say there was 5 candidates, and we picked a ranked from best to worst. If let's just say your best got out. Your next best gets the next votes. I think that's how it goes around, right? Yeah?
I know that it's the next best gets your vote, but I don't know what you have to do in order to get out for the first one.
You have to have less than like half, I think. Everyone who has less than half. So you keep going until you get more than half. And then whoever gets more than half wins.
So like
it would be like
that's why it's weird.
It is weird.
That's why it's weird.
But it defeats. This is because the reason why this was never a thing is because we never had a platform where our voice individually mattered. Now with social media and the internet and even just,
which by the way I want to say, your voice individually does matter. It's just a situation that they've brainwashed so many people into believing that.
Right, but that's the party thing.
Because like when I went to the polls, they go, hey, you can vote all down blue or all down red. They've got people to just go, I'm gonna vote red or I'm gonna vote blue.
Yeah,
it's not how you should vote.
I agree.
It's never been how you should vote.
It should be the individual name that I should be going for.
You should not be advertising a party to me as I'm going to vote.
Right. So it's designed so that you are literally putting the responsibility on the person that you are voting for, and you have other candidates. And if you have a list, like everyone had that list when Democrats were doing their thing. Everyone was like, well, I like this person better, or this person next, and then this person next. And so if you did that based off that without the Democratic choice, I hate that. It's so stupid. The Democratic choice.
See, that's the way our most people are programmed now, is to either go basically blue or red.
But no, I mean, beyond that, where you had all these candidates for just Democratic, but you knew that it didn't matter how many people you had because there was only going to be one at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going against a race of one to another, and it shouldn't even be that. It should be
whatever candidates. Yeah.
We all have that choice of all these candidates. Doesn't matter what party they lie in, and we vote for the individual, and we find out who. It could literally end up being 3 Democrats against each other. It could be 4. It could be 3 Republicans against each other. It doesn't at this point. You know what I mean?
Who's the best?
Right. It's literally who is the best for the job, and that choice, that ranked choice voting, gets down to the nitty gritty of the individual that's going in. So you don't have to worry about party bull crap.
We'll see that
DNC and the RNC have too much money and too much support already.
Now.
It's not now. They've had it since. What was it? What was the dude that brought it in? Jefferson or whoever?
Yeah, but
one of them two.
Well,
or something like
that's
that.
true. But I mean, all it takes is someone just going, but just change it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Your individual vote matters. So, bro, if everybody was just like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna. If you're policy over party. That's number 1.
Yes.
Policy over party. I don't give a damn what your party is. If you got good policy, I'ma roll with you.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Like I don't. Bro, you really think I can't give a damn about a donkey versus a horse?
Facts.
What are you giving me? What? If I vote for Biden, what do you give me? Because I did all blue. You gave me nothing.
Yeah.
If I vote for Trump because I went all red, what are you giving me? You give me nothing. Your party is really not giving me anything. Your policy is what's giving me something. So I don't give a damn about your party. I need your policy, Nick.
Yeah.
Give it to me. All right? Give it to me. That's all I want. So like. What are they talking about? They always, third-party votes are throwing your vote. No! If you would stop saying that and you actually listen to some third-party people and you were like, oh, man, I agree with that person. I'm going to vote for them. And then a bunch of people, let's say, oh, my God, maybe the majority votes for this third-party person because they're all like, oh, my God, that sounds like a great policy that we want to put into office. And we get it there. Guess what happens? It's there. It's not that hard. But they brainwashed everyone to go, oh, third-party votes are just, you're wasting. No, it's not. Stop lying.
If you actually believe in those policies.
Exactly. You're just lying.
It is also funding. I will say that.
That's what I said. The DNC and the RNC have too much money and too much support.
Yeah. Well, so for the ranked choice, is it also going to apply for like the Congress as well? Because then you run into a problem of...
That's a lot of people.
If you have a ranked choice for the president, there's still going to be that constant battle for Congress to have the most votes for policies.
That's a lot of people.
It will literally filter out the individuals who want to be there for that reason. Because think about it, we all know why, all the reasons to be in Congress, and whether you want to admit it or not, some of those reasons are financial because you know that you can get financial gain from being in this position because
tax.
Yeah. We all
Like,
know that.
I don't know if he, I don't know if it's real, but even Biden, they talk about his little shady deals that his son was doing, and he could have been a part. You have power. It's your name.
Now, the social contract that I have with them is I don't care how much money you make, as long as you do right by the people who put you in there. So if you're visibly doing things that I can see you put effort to get in it, get your money.
Facts.
Get your paper, bro. Because you're doing something that I can't do in the position that I'm in, but you can because I put you in there.
You know what? I've never done this. Is like after 2 years, because midterm elections and things. I don't know who. I don't think you have to re-elect your Senate and representatives every 2 years, right? I know midterms is for something, but I don't know what it's for specifically. I've never voted midterms.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I think I voted midterms once, dude.
This is my first time voting anything.
So I don't know what the midterms are for specifically, but if we had in the midterm elections, let's say, Lindsey Graham got re-elected, right? Let's say he did right by the people for 2 years, and we actually saw the change in the things that you put forth, and you had just like what you asking me if I want to give private schools money, you go, hey. These senators and representatives done this. Would you like to sign off on giving them a bonus this year? And not a raise, a bonus.
Right.
Because that makes sense. Because you do a raise, I know what you're doing a raise for. Because you're just going to keep raising your money and keep raising your money. Raising your money and keep... All right, bro. Hold on now.
What's going on?
Some of this money's supposed to be going to some good thing now. So you roll.
Get it. Shut up.
But
Psych.
that makes sense. Because that's me actively going, yeah, you deserve more money.
Yeah. I
Not
see
saying
what you've done, so I'll support that.
And I don't want to say it like this, but we pay you.
Right.
You are getting your money from taxpayer dollars.
That's facts.
I do not make my money from taxpayer dollars. That's just not how I make my money. You do. So you should do things for taxpayers. I don't understand.
It's a simple equation, man. It is kind of crazy, especially the packaging of it all. It's brainwashy.
Also,
it's teams.
Let me clarify. I do still make my money from taxpayers since taxpayers pay me. However, they are not paying tax. I'm not getting my money from taxes.
What's going on with that?
Because I'm a taxpayer, but I'm also a consumer. I buy things from Walmart, and that money that goes into Walmart pays for the paychecks of people.
I see.
That's why the customer's always right. Which is why these private companies have to do this, but all of a sudden, you get into the government position and you just say, fuck me? What the fuck? What's going on here, bro? You actually, directly, bro, you are here for the state.
Yeah, man.
You directly get your money from people in the state. Bro.
I'm the customer.
I'm the customer. I'm always right. Nigga, what you doing? What you doing?
Put them in jail. What? No.
But again, you just got people voting blue all the way down, red all the way down. You're not looking at who you're voting for.
It's pretty tragic.
I say all the time, I am not a Republican or a Democrat. However, I know that Lindsey Graham has done bad.
Yeah. No, he said some wild stuff.
How you going to say certain things in 2016, 4 years later, you're going to act like you didn't say those things?
Have you seen that? Where he really went the heck off on Trump? It was wild.
Yes. You hated him. You hated him. You called this man
he's a bullet. He called him a bullet. He said it was him or Cruz. Which one? He said at this point it's a bullet or a poison.
You said that.
And he said with Cruz was the poison because at least sometimes you might have an antidote. With a bullet,
it's straight to the dome. Yeah. You said that. I didn't say that. I'm not making this up. You said that.
In his party. So
his
party?
You the same dude who said, we should never confirm a judge in an election year. What'd you just do this year?
Yeah.
What'd you just do? Bro, you're blatantly lying, but because people want to vote all red, you're not worried about it. You're not worried about it because you know what your state is. You know what you ran under. You ain't worried about it.
Dismantle the parties. Dismantle them.
I would love for that to happen.
I'm gone,
listen,
for sure.
All of them.
Why has no president been like, the first president of the United States that we all hold in such a high regard was like, two-party system is going to destroy us. Why have we not outlawed it yet? It's not that hard to outlaw.
I think it would be some real balls, super cojones, is if whoever wins this next one, it just goes, I denounce my party. And I am no longer running with my party.
That would be such goat moves.
That'd be crazy.
And I think that whoever succeeds me next should no longer run with their party. If they're just with Democratic or Republican, I think we should honestly sit down and talk about how we should go about this.
I thought Trump was going to do that. If
Trump did that,
I honestly thought he was gonna do that because he was like, "Yo, I'm draining the swamp. Fuck all these
say
dudes.
that.
Like I hate
That
these
was
dudes.
his thing.
I'm about to get them boys out of here. Fuck all them.
That
They
was
trying to
his
take your
thing.
money. I'm not gonna take your money. I legitimately, because he shitted on Republicans before. I legitimately thought when he got there, he was gonna be like, Republican. Nigga, who are you?
You thought
I'm Donald Trump.
Exactly,
That's what
bro.
party I am.
I'm a billionaire, bro. You're not gonna control, bro. But yeah,
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Come on, bro.
He didn't do that at all.
come on,
politics changes people, bro.
bro. You pull up to Putin's place.
We change politics.
That's the way we want it to be.
What do you think is it? What's the thing, man? When you get into that realm, what's the...
Money, power, bro. Like easy,
Bro,
But he's a billion... Dude, he's Donald Trump. How much more can you...
bro. He's at the top. He wants to stay there,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's
bro,
what it is.
you think Bezos just decided because he has all this money, I'm gonna not make more money? Nah, I need more money.
That's some wild... I don't think I could ever...
Wifey took half. I need more.
Wifey
I
took-
need it back.
But
I need to make that back.
Don't worry, she's tax deductible, bro.
Is she really?
I don't know. I just assume it. Cause real talk, Amazon didn't make any profit. That's how they do it. They didn't make any profit. That's how everything's tax deductible. So they just goes back into it and they just make no profit. So I don't know how he even has any money. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know how.
It's all in stock. It's
that's exactly what it is.
Assets.
Yeah.
That's. Do not think that this man has just billies on billies on billies sitting in the bank account, ready for whatever.
And that's what Trump too. He has the Roxxon, not Roxxon. That's a comic book pharmaceutical company or tech company. What's the dudes who did the Regeneron? He has stocks in that.
I mean, yeah, that's more assets he has. But I'm saying he has some. The reason he is the Amazon CEO that makes so much money is because the Amazon stocks. Mm-hmm. The amount of stocks he has adds up to so fucking much.
Yeah.
I mean, he has Regeneron.
I don't mean Bezos. I mean Trump.
Well, I mean,
Regeneron was the company that literally provided the medicine that Trump needed to get rid of COVID, and he has stocks in it.
Are you serious?
Yes. It was the first thing. Literally, it was funny because it was crazy because I was listening to the Breakfast Club and I hate it when this happens because it happens too often where Charlamagne the God will say something and it will play it off as a joke, and then next week, rumor report, this just in. And he just like, I told y'all. I hate it so much, dude. But he said, I don't know what's going on here, but he's got to have some money in this. He's got to have some stock somewhere in this because he's just literally plugging this company that's just helping him get rid of COVID, and he's going to beat it in like a few days. Watch. Bah! That's it.
He's like, I'm fine, guys.
Comes out, he has stocks in Regeneron. Yeah, he's been promoting it heavy. He's the only one that actually has the access to that medicine.
Bro was having trouble breathing though, bro.
He was wheezing. I don't know if it's because he's just morbidly obese.
He's not morbidly.
Yeah, that's a bit aggressive, but.
But I just find it funny.
You see how many
listen, I've seen my 500-pound life. Right?
Okay.
Those guys are morbidly.
That's true. Yeah, listen, he go up them steps.
Okay, but you know what was weird that people really were like, he had to walk up steps. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Is that even a person who should be the president then, bro? What does that mean? Like,
I mean, you can say that.
You can't use that as an excuse.
Should we have a president that forgot what he had for lunch, or like? I mean,
oh my God!
Listen, both these old
both of these,
men.
I don't know
These
how.
motherfuckers wild.
Who was it? Franklin D. That had
Porky's is. Oh, I'm sorry.
He had the wheelchair. He had like polio or something like that. What?
Oh
was
yeah.
It was Franklin, right? D. Roosevelt.
Was it Roosevelt?
Or FDR. Which is Franklin D.
What the? Yeah, it's the same guy.
Jesus Christ!
You know what? I've never seen FDR and Franklin from the same place.
Yo. I'm dead.
Yeah, dude, it was FDR.
But I think it was.
I'm
pretty sure. But also, was this the same dude that used to go on safaris?
Big Stick?
Big Dick Stick? That's Teddy.
Oh, that's Teddy. Yeah. There it is. Theodore and then, yeah. So Franklin had the polio. Yeah. But he was good, though.
But no, we didn't know how good he was. That was the thing. He hit it.
Yeah. This
so
2020.
is it the same?
You can't hide it.
Yeah.
And there's rumors that his wife was like influencing policy and stuff like that too.
No,
I don't
know if that's
square up.
I was
not talking
square
about
up.
Melania.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to the first lady. But you know, I just don't think that.
Don't think she got like that.
I don't think she got the capacity for that.
She took out the garden, bro.
Mm.
She took out the garden, bro.
It's really sad.
Come on now.
It was nice.
I'm supposed to step out there and just see gray grass everywhere.
Gray.
I just assumed she sucked the
you a
soul
dog?
out
I'm
of
about to say
all
you
the...
see in black and white.
No, she just sucked the soul out of the garden. Everywhere she walks, the grass just graze around. No, let me stop. Actually, I feel like I don't know if I can really say this with pure like confidence, but I do believe she is better than Trump.
Better?
Yeah, morally.
Morally, yes.
Yeah. Which is a wild sentence because I don't
She
know.
don't need morals to run the
I
country.
mean, I imagine she's probably at some of his rallies and stuff, and she's like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Yeah.
I mean,
facts.
Literally everyone has said, bro, I will bring it up as often as I need to and as little as I need to. That Axios interview was garbage.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Objectively speaking,
Look
from
at this chart.
any point of view I could ever speak from, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're red, blue, super leftist, super rightist. I don't care if you're a KKK member or a goddamn black. I don't care what you are. When you watch that interview, there's no way you sat there and were like, "Oh my god, he's making some. These are some valuable points that I will definitely use in my future."
I'm gonna stand for
arguments. No, everybody looked at this nigga like, "What?
The meme, bro. It's the face of the man.
This chart means nothing." Like, nah, bro. Like, no. You're not gonna sit here. You're not gonna fake me out. Like that.
I will say though, after all this is said and done, whether it be in the next few days or in the next 4 years, it will be funny to have not visited a Trump rally. I feel like it's like
I don't need to go to those.
No, I don't.
I don't go to other people's rallies.
Yeah, I do.
Any rallies.
I understand
It's
that.
weird.
And don't get me wrong. Like I get it. It's being a man of stature and whatnot. I get it. I get not being there. But the energy, just sounds like a fucking like Woodstock. It sounds like Burning Man.
I go there. But I go there though.
Like no, but it's filled with crazier people.
Yeah.
Mentally crazier people.
Bro, anybody who's going to use politics as your personality,
You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a problem. If politics is a part of your personality, there's a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a problem. There's a disconnect that you have that I don't know how you're going to get out of it. I don't know if you ever will get out of it. But bro, it's just politics. That's not who you are.
But also, this goes to the question of what really is politics in the end of the day, because they've weaponized everything for politics,
Which is trash.
and now it's at a point where you're sitting there and you're trying to have conversations with literally any fucking topic, and now you're just talking politics. We don't talk politics here. We're just supposed to be quiet at dinner table. What are we talking about?
That is the funniest thing because, like, I do say it sometimes, but it just depends on the politics we're talking about. I would say.
Okay, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you want to talk about like
the Uyghur people being destroyed in China, sure, okay. We can talk about.
So
that.
look, I sent you the meme. Germany is teaming up with Australia against China.
That was wild.
I love it. Why have we not done that yet?
Because we know our stance.
What is that beeping?
It's the bomb.
Sir, you have a bomb in here.
I'm sorry, guys. I build things
I don't think
for a
so.
living. No,
I don't know what it is.
No, guys. It's just my watch.
Oh.
Guys, it's just my watch, guys.
Is it gonna stop? It did.
There it is.
But
That's crazy.
I hope they heard that. That's hilarious.
yeah, we clean.
Wild, yeah.
But like if you want to, like I don't like talking. Like I'm not trying to talk two-party politics with nobody.
It's whack.
Yeah.
Like it's really boring.
Yeah,
It
like
gets
how
nowhere.
do you? I just want to ask people how you feel about something. Like,
Exactly. Like don't say, oh, well, Trump. I didn't ask you that.
Yeah,
That's not what I
exactly.
asked. Stop.
Whoa,
Stop.
whoa.
Whoever's involved or like whatever, how do you feel about this situation?
Facts.
But we've
And
said
that's
this
it.
before, and that goes to the social media thing. Like, there is a level of time that is integrated in forming your own opinion. And if you don't want to put in that time, you are going to latch onto whatever
Someone
is popular.
else's, yeah.
So if they don't have anything, if they don't have their own, like, thought on the matter, all they can do is do, like, the panicky grasping for something while drowning and pull the nearest thing that they've seen. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? What
I'm not asking you about Biden. I'm asking about you.
and in the end, that goes into a degree where now it's starting to sound like I can't have a conversation about anything because the people up top has now talked about everything. And if now that they've talked about everything, anything that is being said can now be related to the man up top. And it's like, get the what are we doing? What if we just dissolved our responsibility of talking about things? And I don't want to dissolve that responsibility of being alive and realizing, guys, look at that. I don't want to
this man made me really think I was going to turn and know the presence. Oh my god!
I just don't want to dissolve that responsibility.
I scroll up in that number.
I mean, I agree. Like, but that's what people do. They dissolve the responsibility of having to intellectually think about something. Like, if I don't have to think about it, and I've already got somebody to tell me about it, you just made my life easier. And like, yo, bro, like. I get you want your life to be easier, but
what's the point of being?
Yeah, exactly. What's the point of living, bro?
Yeah.
If you're just gonna be spoon-fed all your fucking ideas.
Exactly. It's like everybody sitting here want to be a millionaire, but you want to listen to what the man at top says. No, bro. Like, you take advice.
Yeah. Find your own path, you fucking sheep.
Exactly. Like, yo, I know. I'm not trying to say it's easy to be a millionaire if you think by yourself, but it'll make it a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be hard, yeah, but you have now the tools to find out what your path to be a millionaire is going to be. Refresh the page, bro.
I don't know, yeah. But yeah, no, it's the situations that have now that the 2-party system has put us in. It's just bad.
It's depressing.
Yeah,
bro. It all plays hand in hand. Politics, social media.
Honestly,
it
technology
really does.
Now. I think in the next 20 years, we might be able to vote on our phones because of how the privacy is going to end up changing.
I told y'all. I thought we was going to be able to do that this year.
Wouldn't it be so cool?
I hope just some form of change.
Bro, it was on a computer anyway.
You know what?
I didn't look at my ballot after it printed. I should have. But I really
I asked the lady. I said...
I don't think I did either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like, I was so just in mode of, give me my ballot. I want to get out of here now. I didn't feel comfortable clicking a lot of the things I had to click here, so let me just put this in here and let me go.
Well, it's like, I mean, it's not far from where you got to go, so you literally just take it out of the machine and walk over.
I said to the lady, I said, can I get like a copy of this or something? She was like, no, you put it in and it's gone. I was like, and I said that because I wanted to know if the people I voted for actually get in or, stay in or whatever.
Yeah, because you're not going to remember. Like, some of those, like, auditors and...
Yeah, I want to know what happens after. What is the ripple effect of my vote? But also... Hey, check this out, right? You get your phone, right? You pull up to the voting place. There's an NFC. Okay, it's the only way to get to this website is to get this NFC. It's locked down for anybody else. Only way you get access to NFC. You go boop, and then it has your ballot, and then you put it in and go like that, and then you vote, and then you print it at the place.
That's pretty interesting, but I feel like people could definitely hack that somehow, right?
Yeah, somehow.
But we voted on computers anyway.
They could put some kind of software on their phone to steal the information from that NFC there.
I was talking to somebody about this election, and honestly, they could hack this one because it's not even about the machine. It's about where they store the data.
Yeah.
And that's like it is. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's vulnerable, but it could be vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like, it has it could go down. I mean, like, if somebody really wanted to, I feel like they could.
Listen, we have our president saying now that there's a lot of fraudulent votes. Who's to say?
No. Well, yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like,
does that go hand in hand to the trust of the country now?
Yeah. 2016 really messed up the trust of how we deal with this stuff right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real shit that was happening, though.
I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I know it's real. But, I mean, you can use that whenever you want now because it's already happened.
Mm-hmm.
And until they show us a service that they know is locked down and can prove it to us, you can always just have that in the back of your head.
I don't even know what is a service that's...
Mm-hmm. Schools use honor lock. They be going at our heads.
What did you say?
Honor lock. When you take like tests and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, like lockdown browser.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. But then, like, what if you just want another browser? They do just... You can't do that.
Yep.
Oof.
You figure it out.
Yeah, man.
I just don't know what it's gonna look like. I mean, I feel like the fucking party system. I don't see any change coming within the next.
Heck no.
You need
20 years.
Heck no.
I think I don't even know what the incentive would be.
There is no incentive. The incentive was the 2-party system for them.
Yeah.
That was
No. I mean, okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, but like, the only way to change it, because we know it's not perfect.
It would have to be we the people.
Oof.
We the people have to change it.
Oh Lord. so many ways.
I mean, but
about
that's why we have the Constitution as what it is. We decide when, shit just hit the fan. Y'all doing too much.
Yeah.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. I remember. I don't remember any of it now, but I had to memorize the preamble.
Are you serious?
Back in like 5th grade or something. It was extra credit.
Oh my God. Wow.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, protect domestic tranquility.
Jesus.
Something.
The heck?
That's wild.
We ain't got domestic tranquility?
No, it's quite the opposite.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I may need to read the Constitution.
At least the preamble, you know what I'm saying?
Something going wrong. Are they just spitting anything? Well, hold up. Now, if I Google Constitution, it's going to be the correct constitutional values that I'm going to read?
What do you mean by
Establish
that?
justice. Oh. Ensure domestic tranquility. Provide for the common defense. Promote the general welfare.
I need the original. I need to read the original.
This is a wild. This is a crazy.
It's like a chunk,
chain of.
I'm about to get a Constitution and just put it on my wall.
I fucks with that.
Because you can't tell me what's in the Constitution. I know what's in the Constitution. It's on my
I have
wall.
it, yeah. I look at it every day, motherfucker.
You ain't about to tell me nothing. Shoot.
Imagine squaring up with
Get the Bill
somebody.
of Rights on there too.
Imagine squaring up with somebody and then instead of Eli, like Book of Eli, they just start reciting. No. Like Pulp Fiction, they just start reciting like Bible verses, and they're just saying like "We the people," and it's just like defensive. Just start getting
ensure domestic tranquility.
Somebody goes, "Oh man, you're infringing on my constitutional rights." You're like,
tatted on your what?
Which one? I've been studying the Constitution for actually about 10 years.
Find that.
I would love that. A pocket Constitution. That would be pretty slick.
Ooh, they gotta sell this.
They have to.
Probably.
Yeah, they definitely.
I'm gonna get one. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. I'm gonna get one.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna get the first page on my wall and then just get.
I'd hate to need it. That's the problem.
Wait, is the Constitution more than a page?
Oh Lord, yeah.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
It is the documents.
I know it's a document.
The foundations
of
the
document.
nation.
How long?
I hope to God it's more than a page.
No, I'm pretty sure it's more than a page.
I know. Like the Bill of Rights has quite a bit.
What about the Federalist Papers, bro? Alexander Hamilton. He wrote like 80% of that.
How many pages, bro?
One. That'd be crazy.
Uno mas.
I thought the Constitution, they wrote it on like a singular piece.
Well,
isn't it like a singular piece of paper that they have sitting in the museum of the Constitution?
Actually, you know what?
Don't do this to me.
Ain't that what it is?
Don't
That's what I'm saying. Is the Constitution a single piece of paper, dog?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes.
The Bill of Rights is not the Constitution. It is.
Oh my G.
Oh, it's okay. It's multiple pages.
No, I thought it said, cause go back. Wait, go back a page, cause it said, like it had like somehow many words. Yeah, it has 4,500.
4 sheets. Okay, so it's 4 pages long. Okay.
Even still, 4
I
pages.
fuck with that.
4 pages determines
everything that's been going on since 1776. God damn.
Why
I mean, to be fair.
why have we
Oh wait,
not,
no, I'm sorry. I said 1776. Listen, I'm not done, guys. I know it's the Declaration was in.
Don't worry.
17.
I said FDR and Franklin D. Roosevelt were several people.
So we just having a rough day. But still though, 4 pages has been, and people were really like, "No, we've got to go strictly by the Constitution." Bro, it's only 4 pages.
And it's from it's bruh, that bit old.
Yeah, old man.
Things have
It's
changed.
centuries old, bro.
Nah. Well, no. That gets to a whole new question of like, do you literally revamp the Constitution?
No.
And now I don't even trust anybody to write.
That's
that.
what I'm saying now. I agree
Well,
that we
did we trust anybody back
I
then?
agree we should use it as a guide, because I feel that's all it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Humans have changed. Everything about everything has changed.
Yeah.
So I believe it's a good guide.
We
because
have
we got
new
here.
laws.
That's what, like we got here. We got where we're at right now.
That's true.
So it's not that it's bad, but you can't sit here and act like you're gonna, like, what's the name? You want to be a constitutional originalist.
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How are you possibly gonna live your life like this? How are you gonna live your life like that, yo? I don't believe you can.
Unless, nope. I was thinking maybe you start the mindset of somebody who was there when they wrote it, but no.
How?
You fucking
Bro, they
vampire.
had slaves and things, bub. Yo, how you gonna have this mindset, bub?
Some people out
Listen, man.
I'll have you know, I have my own powder wig.
Like, bro, like I'm all for using the Constitution as a guide, but for you to sit here and look me dead in my eyes and be like, we need to follow that thing word for word, bro. We don't even use the same type of English that they use in this goddamn bit. What you mean?
You're right.
What do you mean?
Do you buy some toothpaste and read the directions every time before you use it?
Like, what's going on here,
It gets
bro?
all the way back to if we read the terms and conditions of these apps, bro. That's technically our terms and conditions of being here on the
Yes.
stand.
So I should probably read that.
But it don't even pertain.
But also, I was just born
And there's
here.
like
I didn't force myself to be. That's the wildest thing I've always thought about citizenship. Which, yes, I do. I'm glad I am a citizen of the United States. However, what was that ass?
Yeah, I kind of popped up.
I had turned 18 and you were like, "Hey, do you want to be a U.S. citizen?" That's not what happened. You didn't say, "Hey, do you want to get your?" You know what I'm saying?
Imagine that's
like you are forcing me because I was just born here. It's on your property.
Imagine that square up.
I'm your goddamn property, aren't I? I'm still your goddamn property, ain't it?
No.
You can't leave, bro, unless you have a passport, which is just saying that you are from here, and you have to go back there if you do any wild shit over here.
Yep.
You technically belong here. You ain't got nowhere to go, cuz.
Can I have an Earth passport? Is that like a
No, which is wild to me.
I want that.
Bro, I've been advocating for world government for years now.
No, hold on now. Although I do agree with that now. Hold on now, okay?
We went back to 1776.
I just want an individual, like if someone was, instead of the governed world, I just want individuals to go, yeah, no, we belong always here. Because it just gets murky when you say governed. Because, like, what are you really governing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to govern? If people are just free to go wherever they're going, then just back up. Let us do our thing. And we can just go there.
There'd be a lot more murder.
Oh, my God. What's your reasoning?
International murder.
I'm not saying I'm a murderer.
You still have rules in other people's places. Everyone knows that.
So are you gonna enforce those rules?
They already do.
So you have to have a government to make those rules.
But they already do. The French government enforces.
Are you saying fuck the government because we already have what we need to govern? So let's just move on from having House and Congress and having a prez?
No, I didn't even say all that.
I'm asking.
I'm just saying, if someone came to America, they have to abide by American laws, no?
Yeah.
So if I go to France, I assume I would have to abide by French law, no? So why do we need a global government if we already are aware that wherever you are, you have to abide by those laws? Can I just go there, please?
Yeah, are there going to be separate global fucking government laws?
That would be, like, what would be even different? What would be different of that?
It'd be like having state and federal law, I guess.
And that gets the problem.
It feels like me to, like, the things that we have, like, with the World Health Organization. Like, we left the Paris Treaty.
Who?
LMAO.
God.
But, like, we left the Paris Treaty, right? Which is about the regulation of chemicals and all the chemicals and all the things, you know, emissions and all that good stuff. That's what that's about.
Right.
I would assume that the world government would regulate that, and you can't just leave it because you don't believe in it anymore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. But
there's certain things that the world should have to...
Mm-hmm.
The Geneva Convention.
That gets even murkier.
Like
because now you're saying that for every human that lives on this planet, best be living by these standards.
Yes. Which I get it. That's what I even though I advocate for it, I understand it's not possible right now. You ain't just about to make the motherfucking... that little island where even if you come near it, they just murk you.
Yeah,
I get it. You can't.
I don't even really want to go there.
Oh yeah, I'm not going there.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. They got some problems, bro. Like, maybe I just want to come say, hey, but you gotta murk me, dog. What I was bringing you food.
My cousin was
shelter.
Over there. Got a cousin over there, man.
It kills me every time I try. It's me.
And I get that certain countries wouldn't want to be a part of it, but like, do you want to advance humans or do you want to keep fighting over fucking land?
Well, advancing humans means that you...
If you have a world government, nobody's fighting over land.
Of course. But they want to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess...
It smells delicious.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's something about just like the idea of having control of someone's potential in their future. They were talking about that with the Social Dilemma too. We kind of full circled that. Is that the lady on the documentary was like, they have now... It's less about... they're talking about ads, and there's like it's less about having someone. I can't really get the words right. It's less about having someone go there. It's more about having control of someone's future, and it'd be like their immediate future. You know, someone in the immediate future will be on their app, and you know that they will spend time on it. I can take that future from you. I can take that time from you. And it's the same way when it kind of goes to governing people. I know that you have immense potential. You have so much potential that you don't even realize what you can do yet. And now I do. And the things that I do, the things that I've realized about your potential could be frightening towards me. It could hinder my progression. So I'm gonna halt you. I'm gonna halt as much as you can do. And that's just kind of what it feels like that would lead to on a global level. And that's terrifying.
Yeah. It's like I see what you're doing, so I'm gonna send you some more radical videos to fuck you up.
True. Got him. What's the timestamp? What we rocking? What we doing?
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2. What's the seconds? Yeah, you right.
154.
154?
Oh, you're saying an hour and 54?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
We got any closing remarks? I don't know.
Closing remarks. I mean,
just as far as the
I hope everyone went out and voted.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah.
To the ones who did, I'm glad you did your part.
I've spoken to people who haven't voted, and they were like trashing, and I was like,
What?
No.
trashing you for voting?
No, they weren't trashing. They were trashing people's votes. And I'm like, well, you didn't vote, so
Yeah, so
don't talk about
so
it.
shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Y'all said this 4 years ago, and like, guess what I did? I was quiet. I said, hey, listen.
Yeah.
I get it.
I ain't
I was
got
like,
no part.
hey, I'm sorry. I know I didn't, and I apologize. Sorry I didn't vote. I know I didn't use my rights the way I should have. And cool. So I didn't say nothing about it. I haven't ragged on nobody this whole time.
Yeah, voting does.
Don't rag on people because if you're not gonna vote, you can't rag on nobody.
Yeah. It is weird though how like your vote matters, but it's almost like I felt really weird as I left the voting center. Like I handed in my ballot and I just felt like a weight leave almost. I was like, that's weird.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But it was kind of just like a feeling of like it's not up to me anymore.
Exactly.
Responsibility's out of your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done my part.
It's like now I just have to watch the collective and see what happens, I guess.
That's a good feeling.
What do you other humans think? Yeah, facts.
Oh my god.
Facts. No, I agree. Because I definitely felt. I put it in the I went up to the machine because we were talking about you put it in the machine and it disappeared. I didn't know it was going to disappear. I thought it was just going to copy it and shoot it back out.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in. She was like, all right.
She's like,
have a good
good
day. I was like,
yeah. Mine like stuttered for a second, so like it went in. And she like didn't expect it to like take as long, I guess. So she kind of just looked at me and went,
It just shredded it. That's
there you go. And I was like, okay.
it's crazy.
Sorry, the shredder got full.
Shit's gone. You gotta redo that process.
Crazy.
You don't want to do that? Leave. Get out of here.
Did.
So yeah, we'll close with that. But yeah, I'm just hoping everybody voted, and I'm glad that we did. And
By the time this comes out,
we'll know. We'll know.
Yep, we will.
Jesus.
We'll know.
I mean, shoot. As far as I guess, I don't know. I can't even see a future of social media change exactly, but I don't know. I think it's just good that people need to recognize what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Like as far as the algorithms and.
You got people crying because their account got shadow banned or small things like that. Like, bro.
I mean, but you also got people, judging their appearance just because somebody didn't get the likes they deserved on the. You know what I'm saying?
They believe they deserved.
Right.
Yeah. Just ultimately realize that the information that you're being showed sometimes can really just be what you want to see or what other people want you to see. Mm-hmm. Not really what you need to see.
That's real.
Strong.
This
has been We're Just Guys.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on all of our platforms, you know what to do. You got to go down to the description before you do that. Hit the subscribe. I hate saying that.
You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to.
Never say
that.
Yeah,
watching
again.
YouTube for forever.
Shout out to
hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment. Hey, but it's about user engagement, bro. It does help.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Click the bell for notification. No, but I feel it though. But yeah, We're Just Guys.
Hey, listen, everybody watching, I hope you're having a good day. I hope this election didn't fucking stress you out too much. And
Facts.
We're
gonna get through it.
Just be positive, You
can now relax.
Take responsibility of your life. Mm-hmm. These candidates won't save you. That's all you can do.
Yep. Only you can save yourself.
Only you can prevent
from this immense sea of bullshit.
You know the vibes.
All right, guys, we're out.